talking about no edibles.
I be smoking.
That's what I'm doing.
I be smoking.
I smoke it in a leaf. I take it to the chest. I'm smoking on the bud that I love best.
I be smoking.
Let me ask you something. What time of the day do you be smoking bud? Have you ever smoked bud before breakfast? Have you ever smoked bud while you watch the Late 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 Show? Have you ever smoked bud on the couch? Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever rolled bud in the backseat of a car? I remember one time I rolled bud in the backseat of a car. Police came, shined his light, said, "What you doing?"
I'm smoking. I be smoking.
I smoke it in a leaf. I take it to the chest. I'm smoking on the bud that I love best.
I be smoking.
Let me ask you something. How long has it been since you smoked bud? Did you smoke bud yesterday? Did you smoke bud last week? Did you smoke bud back in college?
Square ass nigga.
Or maybe you plan on smoking bud tonight. But remember, when you start smoking that bud, you gotta roll that L not too loose. Be coughing and shit like the ass end of that weed
and be smoking. I be smoking.
I smoke it in a leaf. I take it to the chest. I'm smoking on the bud that I love best.
I be smoking.
Now, when I start rolling bud with my woman, we smoke until I know she's satisfied. And I can always tell when she's satisfied, 'cause she starts calling out its name. She say, marijuana, 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 marijuana. Ooh, shit, marijuana.
I be smoking. I be smoking.
I smoke it in a leaf. I take it to the chest. I'm smoking on the bud that I love best.
I be smoking. And get ready to fuck these hoes tonight. These bitches got some hoes for you and me, and they said that they fuck for free tonight. These bitches fire blunts are blazing bright. She's ready to throw dick inside. Disappear, alright. Please. These bitches, and as I'm looking down, that booty's kinda thick and round tonight. These bitches, fire blunts are blazing bright. She's ready to throw dick inside, and these bitches to me, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Making my bitches, yeah.
I met this chick named Pam, body was ham, hard as a motherfucker. I was like, damn, clicked on her page, I thought it was spam. She too damn perfect, I hope she not a man. Damn, as I'm scrolling, checking out her timeline, peeping out her story, and damn, she fine. Now I'm thinking about wishing I could rewind time, straight 20 piece. I mean, she a dime. I was at the crib, rolling up some swishers, phone dry as hell and I need a few bitches. Started out slow, I was sipping me some liquor, and next thing you know, she started liking my pictures. Y'all couldn't wait to tell all of my niggas. They asked me how I met her, she was liking my pictures. We met, had sex, mad hugs and mad kisses, and that's how I met her, she was liking my pictures. Yo, body is delicious, now she on the hit list. Asked me how I met her, she was liking my pictures. Now I'm at home, I'm cooking, she washing dishes. Asked me how I met her, she was liking my pictures. Yo, body is delicious, now she on the hit list. Asked me how I met her, she was liking my pictures. Now I'm at home, I'm cooking, she washing dishes. Asked me how I met her, she was liking my pictures. I met a chick named Jamanica, she was from Delanica. Booty was big, she played me like a harmonica. Came off the top like a yarmulke. Body so high, she blew the heat off the thermometer. She looked so delicious, she was something vicious. All it took for her was started liking my pictures. I slid in a DM, I was like, GM, good morning queen, I'm hoping we can see when we can link up and pull some drink up, light some stink up and tear the sink up. Yo, I swear to God, my intentions were malicious until she commented with lips and mad kisses. Needless to say that we handled our business. That's all because she was liking my pictures. Shorty fine as hell and her body looked delicious. And asked me how I met her, she was liking my pictures. Yo, body is delicious, now she on the hit list. Asked me how I met her, she was liking my pictures. Now I'm at home, I'm cooking, she washing dishes. Asked me how I met her, she was liking my pictures. Yo, body is delicious, now she on the hit list. Asked me how I met her, she was liking my pictures. Now I'm at home, I'm cooking, she washing dishes. Asked me how I met her, she was liking my pictures.
Liking my picture. You liking my picture.
Yo, body is delicious, now she on the hit list. Asked me how I met her, she was liking my pictures. Now I'm at home, I'm cooking, she washing dishes. Asked me how I met her, she was liking my pictures.
Man, she pay her own bills and know how to keep it real, and she always know the deal. She's a winner. She know how to get that dough and she stay on the low, and she is not a hoe. She's a winner. And she better than the baddest, in her face card her status, and she better than the master. She's a winner. And she always stand on business, and you better call her missus. God is my witness. She's a shorty, she a winner. When we go out for dinner, everybody looking like, how the hell he get her? Yeah, she a boss, so I let her do her thing. Yeah, I call her queen, cause she moving with a king. She gorgeous and classy, that's an ill combination. Every few weeks or so, we take a vacation. If pretty was a crime, baby, you would be a felon. These lame spit game, but you ain't buying what they sellin'. Yeah, you look good and hella bad, flyer than a helipad. Them other chicks ain't like you, that's why they hella mad. All you do is win, boo, I see what you into. Your man ain't 10 toes, they cut him like a ginsu. I admire the way you inspire. My day of love is fire, you my base, so I require you stay. I'm professional, exceptional, I am no beginner. I treat her like my dinner, cause shorty is a winner. She's a winner. Man, she pay her own bills and know how to keep it real, and she always know the deal. She's a winner. She know how to
make it jump like crisscross. 3, 2, 1, now lift off. Love her like my hip hop. She's dealing with a big boss. I flutters like the beatbox. Withdrawals and detox supply. Yo, you need not reminisce on like Pete Rock. You'll see else if you step wrong. No nonsense and headstrong. Anything less is dead wrong. Give her the best to kick on. I promise you'll be sick, dog, cause she avoids the pitfalls. And hit dogs will holler. That's a tough pill to swallow. She's the template or the model. A hard act to follow. The body of work is enough to go berserk. With success, yo, she flirts. It's enough to put her first. So much value in her worth. From her head to her skirt. She make her own money. Put more bread up in her purse. Coming broke, it will get worse. Financially well versed. Disrespect her and your curse. Guarantee your heart will burst.
She's a winner. Man, she pay her own bills and know how to keep it real. And she always know the deal. She's a winner. She know how to get that dough and she stay on the low. And she is not a hoe. She's a winner. And she better than the baddest. In her face card her status. And she better than the max. She's a winner. And she always stand on business. And you better call her missus. God is my witness. She's a winner.
The devil is a liar, and dub is the truth. I'm the dealer and supplier. The high riser, prove my city lava. Highly combustible, put venom in saliva. Hot lava, praise the dendada. Point out you imposters and you don't get nada. Why bother? We demand more than the Lord has to offer. Offshore bank accounts, son of Katt like I'm they foster. Dance around with my clique and reminisce on Kevin Costner. You'll probably need a bodyguard, the way we leave your body scarred. Send you to the eternal realm to meet somebody's God. Hate us or love us, put nobody above us. My head in the clouds, only angels can touch us. Your lames get flamed, every angle get dusted. You can't mess with us cause the flow too disgusting. Hate us or love us, put nobody above us. My head in the clouds, only angels can touch us. Your lames get flamed, every angle get dusted. You can't mess with us cause the flow too disgusting.
When you hear the king blow, I see green then I go. I'm ill when I flow. The steel, I keep it low. For real, you better know. I'm professional and exceptional. You can hold these testicles. I'm repping my clique. City live, we the shit. You high, come get a hit. We fly, plus hold the fifth. You try, we lay you stiff. Don't die, being slick. You lie, in a ditch. Goodbye, and that's it. We pop out and rock out. Don't get knocked out and locked out. And stomped out. Any competition, you block out. I'll smack the shit out of you like I'm Redman. You playing with my money, then you're a dead man.
Hate us or love us, put nobody above us. My head in the clouds, only angels can touch us. Your lanes get flamed, every angle get dusted. You can't mess with us cause the flow too disgusting. Hate us or love us, put nobody above us. My head in the clouds, only angels can touch us. Your lanes get flamed, every angle get dusted. You can't mess with us cause the flow too disgusting. Brilliance Derive, City Live, yeah, word them up, yeah, yo, here we go, check it, yeah. Why you ever step to this? Every time I'm on the mic I represent. It used to be complex, now it's effortless. You don't really understand what pressure is. We mine diamonds from cold with rhymes up a stove. So you can spread the word to the people you know. Peeping the globe, knowing this the life that I chose. Creeping through the window with every door closed. Hitting with more flows, grows like spores from mold. Rappers left out in the cold is tenfold. Lyrical Devo, big old Negro. Breeze through the verse, you criticize each flow. Feeling like Tito, knowing the Michael. The weight of the world walking on this tightrope. Trying to live fast, they hope I die slow. You can never see my POV with your eyes closed. It goes top of the world, on top of your girl, top of the list. Look at what's on top of the wrist. Papa get rich, we be making marvelous hits, you know? They know. It goes top of the world, on top of your girl, top of the list. Look at what's on top of the wrist. Papa get rich, we be making marvelous hits. Yeah. Learn to appreciate, cause there ain't no topping this. And I ain't holding nothing back. Your whole crew is stacked, but your skills shellac. We could go scrap, but I'd rather break your synapse and snatch out your heart while the audience claps. I don't do it for the daps, awards or the cash. I do it cause I'm better than you, your shit is trash. I do it for my fans and all of the go-getters. I do it for my fam, so fuck you hoe niggas. Cash getting thicker from the rep growing bigger. My all-star special turned to a brunch with Jigga. My 6 cup of liquor had me going off the Richter. I might go for 7, mama raised no quitters.
Hey, y'all, I got a great new album in the mail today.
B-Dub Beats. Whether you're in the mood for romance or an intimate night of fondling and hardcore fucking. B-Dub Beats. If you're into water sports, this is the soundtrack for you. Let your stream of conscience flow as you rock over B-Dub Beats. Cause you know you want it bad as I do. B-Dub Beats. Light her ass up. She said her shoulders hurt, but those B-Dub Beats were playing. Oh man. Some things are worth pulling out for, like B-Dub Beats. Here are the beats that made Florida Evans drop the punch bowl.
Damn.
Fantastic album, man. Let me borrow it.
No, my brother. You've got to buy your own.
And we're live.
Yo, yo, yo.
Back in the house. It is the effing podcast. Boop, 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 boop. And I am your host for the evening.
I am your co-host, Kelly Joe.
Co-host, Hassan, a.k.a. Alpha Dog. Buddha.
Okay, well, everybody got their stuff off before me. I am
about to say, what's your name? Host?
Yeah, I'm the host.
You ain't say that already?
Nah,
I was about to, and then Kelly just jumped in and covered.
I don't know if it was ruly or not, but he definitely.
It is our last Saturday show of the year.
Of the year. Damn.
We're ending out 2024 strong because I think 2025 is going to be a good year. I'm looking forward.
It's going to be a great year.
I'm going to be optimistic. I'm going to be up tempo.
Positive vibes.
Positive vibes. We got a lot of negativity happening in 2025, but we're going to
24. We ain't got it 5 yet, 25 yet.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of negativity coming in 2025, so we got to counteract that with a lot of positivity.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we got that popping, but
that shit.
we got a new year coming next week, and we just celebrated Christmas. Kelly, how was your Christmas?
It was Christmas.
How was everybody else's Christmas? How was your Christmas?
What was it? Seinfeld Festivus. I like that. I want to do that. I like the Festivus. Yeah, Festivus. You know what Festivus is?
What's that?
So Festivus. You know what I'm saying? Everybody come to the table, and everybody you complain, whatever's on your mind, what that person did to you the whole year, you get to lay it out on their ass. You know what I'm saying?
Is that where they fight at the end of the year?
Actually, yeah, they wrestle. Yep. You got to pin whoever pins the other person down. If you pin them down, so say if I'm the one that's doing I'm laying out on you what you did the whole year, and we wrestle, whatever the case may be. So that means whoever wins, if I win, I keep going. I go to the next person and keep railing on their ass until whoever pins me down and keep it moving. Yeah. Okay. I like that type of shit.
Festive, it sounds pretty festive.
Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. You get to talk shit and wrestle afterwards.
That sounds like a plan. That's very festive.
And you eating on top of that.
Yeah.
So you still got a part of Christmas.
Full belly fight and speak your
right. You get it. Look, and then on top of that, come back and eat again.
Mm-hmm.
Have dessert.
I know I spent my Christmas kind of turning into my dad because, like, my niece and nephew, of course, moved into my parents' house. And all of a sudden now, I guess it's a thing to turn on every light in the house.
Oh, Lord. You got to be like, look, cut the light off.
And I've spent the last, 25 plus years since I moved out looking at a dark house because my parents only kept, one light on, and that was the room they were in. The whole rest of the house was dark. So I'm just used to a dark house. Now they're there, and they're turning on every light, every hallway light, every television, every room they enter. They just leave and forget to turn the light off. So I spent my Christmas holiday being Teddy Pendergrass screaming at, turn them off.
Turn off the lights.
Turn off the lights.
Turn them off.
Yeah, so that was interesting.
Turn off the lights.
Yeah, and then my nephew Debo'd me out my room. So my childhood room is no longer mine, I guess. My sister said he decided to take my room because there's a TV in it.
What?
So I spent the holiday on the couch.
Hell no. Get the hell out of my damn room. This is my room.
Nah, I ain't going to do that. That's his house now.
Can't do that to your nephew.
Yeah.
Why can't you?
Nah. Now, one thing I did have to check him on. He had an inordinate amount of blankets he took from the couch and left me the little 3-foot one.
See what I'm saying? So that's what happened when you go unchecked.
No, you get on them about the blanket.
That's what happened.
You damn right. That's exactly
you
what
get on
I
about
said.
You already got the comfort of the bed. You can't get the blankets.
You got a comforter and 2 weighted blankets and 2 blankets from the couch. I'm like, you gotta come off. You gotta come off something.
What the hell?
You done took my room. You done took my bed. You done Debo'd all the good blankets.
I'm about to say, he trying to play you. He trying to play you for soft, huh?
That's what happened when it goes unchecked. But see, listen though, what the hell you gonna do with 2 weighted blankets though? Like, goddamn,
whatever he felt.
You trying to suffocate your damn self.
I don't care.
I heard people die off with 1 damn blanket, let alone 2. He must be a big boy.
Nah, he 12, but
12.
Yeah, you gotta check that early.
You
ain't taking all the resources.
Preteen,
especially that weighted blanket. The one I wanted is the one I paid for 2 years ago. I got that for.
It was your blanket.
Yeah, that was my. You ain't taking my bed and my blanket. Yeah, he Debo'd everything.
He said, "This is my shit." Couch without a blanket.
Yeah, so I was on the couch. Damn.
So your room is gone. Your room is gone forever.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, temporarily until I'm gonna replace the bed in the guest room, and that's gonna be my shit.
Damn, he just took your room though.
Let him. He's got to sit there and look at my degree on the wall and live up to that standard. So let him have that.
Okay.
Motivation.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you got to look at all my accomplishments.
Right.
I got trophies in that room.
Well, since you gonna do it like that,
I wasn't no slack ass little kid. I got victories.
He got W's.
Yeah, you can stay in that room. Just live up to that level of excellence. You see, I had the baseball trophy, football, art trophy, horseback riding.
I mean, I was talented.
Yeah. So that was Christmas in a nutshell. It was pretty eventful for me, but it was Christmas, and that's how we do with family. I do want to. Did we give our shout outs, our customary?
No, didn't.
Okay, so we're going to start off with the shout out to 8th and Fancy for
shout out, boo.
all of your adult beverage snacks and needs. And then we, of course,
all
have
of them.
Dank Drinks.
Shout out
to read up their respect with us.
Good drinky drinks.
Yes, and then we have the Crimey Dealers.
Crimey.
Awesome. Shout out Crimey Dealers. And then we have the local plugs. Please eat responsibly.
Eat responsibly. We don't need you passing out.
Any other shout outs we need to get into?
Alpha Dogs, come get these dogs, man.
Dogs, man.
I'll be forgetting Alpha Dogs because we just say it so much. I'll be forgetting.
It's all good.
We got Ayo Graphics in the building.
Ayo Graphics is in the building.
Ayo.
For all of your graphical needs, T-shirts is correct, right? T-shirts and hats, keychains.
Okay.
Socks.
Oh.
All right.
You can get
personalized socks.
Now that sounds.
That's some dope shit right there.
Yeah. Okay, so what we're gonna do is start off the show. I wanted to give a big RIP out before we started the show to Greg Gumbel.
Yes.
Greg Gumbel passed away at the age of 78 due to cancer. Longtime CBS broadcaster. He's been on the air over 50 years covering all types of college sports as well as the NFL. I was a little bit kind of shocked when I heard the news because I know he wasn't at this past March Madness in 2024 covering it like always, and they said some health issues. So you're just thinking, okay, maybe he's just minor sickness, the flu or something, but no, it was cancer. So he passed away from cancer.
And I knew who he was when they said his name. I said, I know that dude.
Yeah, Greg Gumbel was.
Y'all don't know about sports, but I remember that name.
Yeah, he's a legend. Him and Brian Gumbel are legends, brothers. Yeah, legends in the broadcasting
Isn't they
field.
twins?
I don't know if they're twins, but I know they're brothers, of course.
I thought they was twins.
They may be twins. I don't know. You can look at the birth dates. I know it says Greg Gumbel was 78 years old, born in 46. So you can check what Brian Gumbel's birth date is.
I thought they was twins.
Yeah, but it looks like besides that, one of his bigger accomplishments is in 2001, he announced a Super Bowl for CBS and became the first black announcer in the U.S. to call play-by-play of a major sports championship. So
listen to this shit in the 2000s, still groundbreaking.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
legendary.
Yeah, it's very legendary.
Very much so.
Had 2 stints at CBS, leaving the network for NBC when it lost football in 1994 and returning when it regained the contract in 1998. And he also hosted the CBS coverage in 92 and 94 of the Winter Olympics and called Major League Baseball games during its 4-year run when it was with CBS. And he also hosted the World Figure Skating Championships and the Olympic Summer Games. He was there. Yeah, he's been a very big presence at anything CBS related to sports. It was always going to be Greg Gumbel on the spot, whether it was NFL, college football, Olympics, just any sporting event, period.
Yep.
Greg Gumbel was going to be in the mix. Oh, and it looks like, at the bottom it does say Gumbel is the older brother of sportscaster Brian Gumbel.
Gotcha.
Okay. Appreciate that. I didn't know that. I always just assumed Brian Gumbel was the older one.
I don't know. I don't know why. I've always thought they was twins.
Yeah.
I mean, they just they come from the same daddy, same mama.
Yeah. Yeah.
DNA strong. I just thought they would. I said, damn, them niggas twins.
Yeah. So they grew up in Chicago and graduated. He graduated from Loras College in Iowa and with his degree in English. And he was an Emmy recipient during his long career and was the 2007 recipient of the Pat Summerall Awards for Excellence in Sports Broadcasting. So that's a pretty damn good career in the field of sports broadcasting. I'm pretty much going to miss Greg Gumbel, especially with these March Madness coming up in 2025. Yeah, because that's the time I look to hear him when he's doing that coverage. So, rest in peace to Greg Gumbel. That was definitely a little bit of a surprise to hear. But
fuck cancer.
Yeah, definitely fuck cancer. Yeah, so we're gonna keep it moving from that to. I don't know if it's happier, but I mean it's not as serious as what's happening with Greg Gumbel. But your boy Geoffrey Owens was on Big Tigger's morning show in Atlanta, and he was complaining about being broke and how he's still struggling as an actor. And he also happened to mention that Nicki Minaj gave him $25,000 donation. Because she heard he was on Bad Times, and she gave him that money with the belief that he was going to use it to, I guess, do a live show or get on his feet, and he ended up donating that money. So, Yeah, I got the video clip queued up.
Wasn't comfortable with that. As I said, if she said, here's 25,000, put on a show or just, whatever. Yeah, thank you very much. But anyway, it was a weird time. Because let me make this clear to everyone listening. Even today, right now as we speak, I still struggle to make a living. I struggle every day to make my ends meet. And people can't get their heads around that because they see me in movies, whether it's Mr. Santa or, and I'm on Papa's House on CBS or, all TV shows I've done and all that stuff. People have the impression that, well, you're making a lot of money. What's the problem? Why would you have financial troubles? They don't understand the specifics of how my industry works. Right. They don't understand the salaries, the pay scales. Well,
a lot of people would imagine that you had those wonderful residual checks on the Cosby Show.
Right, which were never particularly wonderful for me.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Remember, because I was not
You were here and there.
I was here and there, right? I did maybe 20% of the shows. Okay. You know what I mean? Plus, the show went off away for a while because of what happened with Bill.
Right.
So all that was gone. People have a false, impression of what the average, what I call middle class actor makes. Right. And their ability to make a living in the industry. So that's what drove me to work at Trader Joe's to begin with. But I, honestly, I'm not much better off now than I was then.
Really? You need to call Nikki and tell you get that money back.
Don't tell Nikki.
Nikki.
And listen,
you just want to work.
I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm grateful for the work I have.
Right.
I work more than a lot of people do. Right. So I got to keep perspective. But the fact is, I struggle every day to make my ends. I have certain expenses. No one has to know what they are, but everyone has expenses.
Right, exactly.
Everyone has needs and stuff like that. So it's tough. I'm just saying, when people say, oh, you must be making, people see me on the subway, they're like, what are you doing on the subway? I'm like, what do you think what do you expect? I ride the subway and the bus in New York all the time.
Yeah, so Geoffrey was breaking down his industry.
That sound like a nigga that can't hold on to shit. That's all. Because the one major thing that people miss, right? One, he gets a residual check on the Cosby and any other shows or movies that he done. He get residual checks, so he getting some income in. Then on top of that, you had Nikki gave you 25 bands.
Yeah, and you
you turn around and gave it to charity.
That's like saying I don't need your money.
Right. You're like, come on. I mean, even if you wanted to be nice, all right, you could have kept 20 and gave 5, you know what I'm saying, to charity. Whatever the case may be. But you turned around and gave the whole $25K to charity. So he chooses to live that way because he got different angles of income coming in. And if he half-assed, and I put that quotation marks, to do something, he can be okay. You know what I'm saying? But
so are you saying he has no grind game?
He don't.
No hustle about himself?
He ain't got no hustle about nothing about him. So he has to be spoon-fed of him to eat. You know what I'm saying?
I'd be offended if I was Nikki. I'd be real offended.
Yeah.
Because it's like, here I am trying to help you. This is like not really even for clout or anything like that. Just trying to do something kind.
Yeah.
And then you turn around and give it away. Even though it might be to a charity, but you're giving away what I'm giving you to help you. Right. That's like wiping your, you know what I'm saying, with what I just gave you. Like, I don't need you. If that was the case, don't even take it.
So, so he in a situation the way he is because of his own personal issues. You know what I'm saying?
Now, to be fair, he did explain the Cosby Show situation because he wasn't a regular cast member until later on in the show. So he said he was only on about 1/4 of all the Cosby Show episodes.
That's true.
And the stuff going on with Bill Cosby where they temporarily took the Cosby Show off the air screwed up a lot of his checks. So he wasn't getting
that money.
Yeah, he wasn't getting the same cut as Malcolm Jamal Warner or Felicia Rashad.
Regardless, he wasn't getting the same cut. You still get, I know for a fact it's over $2,000. I know that. So if you get anything over $2,000,
well, how you know it's over $2,000?
Because we talking about a show, an iconic show. They one of the first black shows to go syndicate, and it was on a major network. You feel what I'm saying? So the residual, and mind you, you got to understand how many other TV stations all around the country that's playing the syndicate reruns, as well as around the world. You feel what I'm saying? So he getting some change. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing that you can sneeze at. It's more than what the average person go out here and work. So I know for a fact he getting, I'm assuming, I don't know for a fact, but based off my assumption, I believe the man, he getting more than $2,000 for residual for the Cosby and shit.
Well, I don't know how much he's getting at scale. I mean, I'm sure we can find out, but also keep in mind he has a family to support. So, you know.
So everybody, I'm sure all his kids at his age, I'm sure all his kids damn near grown. Let's say they teenagers. Your wife ain't working.
Yeah.
She a stay at home. Is she a stay at home mom? I mean,
we don't know.
We all know that.
Either way, go he needed that bread.
Yeah, the thing about it is, like I said, you done did acting roles from a major TV syndicate show to other roles in movies. So
yeah, he's been in a few.
You've
shows.
been in a few shows, so it's just a matter of just putting yourself out there. Or if you got enough street cred, enough hustle about yourself, put your own shit together.
What if he's a trick and he just like tricks money on his wife? He's on some Travis Hunter shit, but he's like not making that level of bread,
aka simp shit.
Yeah, like his wife gets the checks and gives him an allowance.
I believe it. He gives over everything to her ass, and he's left out here to fucking figure the shit out and get the money and shit. But it just seems to me, based off how he talk, he just seems to mismanage money.
He claims he wasn't complaining, but I'm just like, why are you bringing up how bad you're doing, man? That's what I kept thinking.
Because he wants some type of sympathy.
Yeah.
That if you all right, you ain't talking about it.
Yeah.
If you talking about it, that means it bothers you in some shape or form.
I feel that way too. I'll be like, everybody don't need to know you messed up unless you like trying to solicit.
Oh well, I guess when people see him like in the subway and shit like that, or you working at Trader Joe's and shit like that, well, why you up in here? You know what I'm saying? But
what I don't get is why seeing somebody famous on the subway in New York would be a big deal. Like, how else are people supposed to get around?
Well,
the
because
city?
you figure people that's famous, they'll move around in
private
helicopters, limousines, stuff like that.
That just doesn't seem logical in the city.
Actually,
like
it does,
New York,
because
especially when you're trying to get somewhere quick.
Actually, it does, because if you are a star, or hell, even if you a B, C rated star, that means people seen you multiple times. They don't want to be pestered by you. Talking about New York, you passing at least 100,000 people easily within a 10 block rate. I'll say a 3 block radius. You passing at least 100,000 people. Mm-hmm. You don't want nobody asking you a question. Oh, what's the name? Oh, can I take a picture, Frenchie? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You can't. You're not getting to whatever your destination is if it will take you 50 minutes or private travel, whatever the case may be. You go on the subway, that's an hour, because somebody gonna ask you to take a picture with you.
Hell yeah.
Somebody gonna, and you ain't gonna want to be like, oh, I can't, you know what I'm saying? So you're gonna oblige a few the fans and stuff like that. So your trip ain't gonna be short.
Yeah. What if he has like a pill problem? What if he just has a drug problem or something?
I don't take him for a drug problem. I just take him like he a simp.
He a simp.
He a simp ass.
Yeah,
nigga.
that seemed like dry bagging.
Yeah.
Like something about that just seemed off.
Yeah.
It irritates the fuck out of me.
See, there ain't nothing wrong with you, but you want attention.
It's so irritating.
Ain't nobody even thought about you, but you just pop up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you want to be.
And then Ash, you been thinking about me.
And then before you know it, then you taking interviews and shit, talking about the experience and shit like that. So it's like, nigga, are you fucked up or you ain't? Which one is it?
Yeah, because he's in a couple shows right now. He said he's on Papa's House. Isn't that show with Damon Wayans?
I don't know. Never heard of it.
Yeah, I think it is. Is it Damon?
Yeah, with Damon Wayans and Damon Wayans Jr. So he's on a show currently.
So again, what we doing here? You dry, like what you say the term is?
Dry begging.
Dry begging.
Dry begging. I bet he dropped his Cash App at the end of the interview and shit. Yeah, if you want to help out a struggling actor, my Cash App.
How we like to do it? Like, hey, when you post this,
$ Elvin Huxtable.
Exactly.
Buddha BMV dollar sign. You put my cash app up there, yo. So just in case.
He got like 50,000 people that sent between $1 to $3.
And they're doing like the little simp. You know, we're like, yo, man, there's something about dry bagging. When that put my shit right here. Put it right here.
A motherfucker that you just feel sorry for. They just like, oh man, damn.
Hit my cash app.
I'm gonna give you some money. They just fuck it up. It doesn't matter how much you help their asses. They gonna seem to fuck it up.
Yes, as they always do.
But you gonna feel sorry for them, so you gonna do something for them.
Yeah, you gonna help them out. But
I'm
gonna pray for Elvin.
I wouldn't want one thing nobody else there now. Because if I give you some money to help you, you give it away, we gonna fight.
Yeah, I do feel Nikki should kind of feel insulted about that. Yeah, he should have kept that to himself about the 25,000.
Yeah.
But then if I was Nikki, I feel some sort of way after giving you 25,000.
You just took it and just gave it to charity.
Right.
Oh, bro, you
dry bagging.
And I'm doing it out of
You see what I'm saying?
like,
it ain't like you were really in need. You weren't in need, nigga.
Right.
You were situated.
Right. So basically, the next nigga ain't gonna help you.
Yeah.
That's insane. Give me 20. Donate me
25 bags.
Here we go.
That 25, shit.
Donate
by the end
me
of the month,
25K.
by the end of the
And that
month,
you're not
that'd be like
expecting back.
100 to 150.
Donate me 25K that you're not expecting back. I mean, I got money out here in the streets that I'm still expecting back.
Yeah.
And it ain't nowhere near 25K.
Yeah, she might have wanted that 25K back with interest.
He gonna donate. I wonder if he did that for a tax write-off though.
Hell yeah. So I think we should move off of Geoffrey and go to a person who has the exact complete opposite, which is Tyler Perry, because he was on Sherry Shepherd basically saying F them kids. I got the clip up.
Don't get no Christmas list.
What you talking about?
He gets two things. He
What?
gets books and Legos.
That's it?
He don't have a job. What else is he going to get?
You letting your son go coach?
Absolutely, so that he understands. I worked. He did not.
Really?
So when he works, he can learn that lesson. Yeah, he's not going to be one of those ridiculous spoiled rich kids. I can't stand that. No, he ain't got no money.
So that was basically Tyler Perry on Sherry Shepherd's show.
I like what he said.
Yeah.
My success isn't your success. My success is what I did. I grind. I put in the grind, the time, and made the sacrifice for us to be where we at now. Since you got a quote unquote easy playing field, all you gotta do is build off what I've already done, open the doors for. But my success isn't your success, so I don't have to leave you a goddamn dime, but I don't choose to. Is I would do it because you are my generational, quote unquote, generational wealth. So
Boy, you tough.
What you mean tough? Damn. They ain't tough because this is how entitled. You got kids that's not rich, young adults that's not rich, and they walking around this joint entitled. Why is that? Because parents who came up struggling, they got themselves together, and once they got themselves together and they got themselves out the hood, their family out the hood, they didn't keep that fire on their kids' ass.
You don't think I'm going through that shit right now myself? You don't think my kids feel entitled? They
do.
Ooh.
I don't know. I've never seen
these boys think we rich. And I'll be like, where the hell is this money y'all think we got coming from? Y'all know there is an end to this means that y'all think. Like, there is definitely an end. A quick end if we let y'all go about it the way y'all want to. That's all I'm like, you kind of, so I know exactly what he's saying.
Right. So he's like what I'm talking like.
Yeah, Bob.
Wait, do your kids have a PlayStation 5?
Hell yeah.
Did they have a PlayStation 4?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Well, then I can't say you're spoiling them if you didn't
No. Oh, no. Bruh. I know I spoil my kids.
Yeah, he do.
Hands down, without a doubt. If I don't spoil them, who will?
Yeah.
Like, I want them to know that if you work and you actually use your time for something productive, life doesn't have to be hard when you get old. It just doesn't. You can make a lot of choices right now as far as what you do with your time that will determine how your later future is going to end up.
That is true.
You spend a lot of time on the game. You could be using those hours. Boy, I got what, a 13-year-old and a 14-year-old. Y'all can use these hours on anything else. What do you want to be when you get older? What do you like to do? Y'all love watching these TikToks. Y'all love watching Reels. I got a Mac.
Yeah,
why don't y'all make it? Why don't y'all become your own content creator? Like, it's like I try to get them to understand that anything that y'all like to do now, these opportunities when we were younger, what the fuck?
Yeah, they can get paid to play video games.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of things now that you can make money on, or have a career, or just some sort of financial, you know what I mean? Just be secure financially when you get older, or just have a way to make money instead of just dry begging.
Well, that's why Tyler was saying, like, look, nigga, you got all this. You got shit that the average child will never see. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, nigga, you get your ass out here and do what you need to do, because I ain't giving you shit. You feel what I'm saying? I gave you enough. Food, clothes, roof over your head. And what I'm giving you is 10 times more than what the average child will be getting. Yeah. So with that being said, he just giving them, and what's the best shop value in the fucking house? So he just basically saying, like, nigga, don't get up here and be like some of these other kids think they get older and shit, they don't work, you know what I'm saying, because you gonna live off my wealth. No, the fuck you ain't.
That ain't gonna happen.
You better blaze your own trail. You feel what I'm saying? Because if what that shows is you creating your own legacy. So if in doubt, I decided to leave you something, you just take my shit and build off of it and extend the legacy on further. But if you ain't doing shit, then I already know it don't matter what the fuck I leave you. That shit is not gonna be around. He's at the top of the pedestal, top of the pinnacle where he at. He want his money to outlive him 50 to 100 years after he's dead.
He should be teaching them fiscal responsibility then.
Yeah, he is. Nigga, this ain't your shit.
No, I'm just talking about like how to manage the wealth. Like once you get money like that, of course, because it's going to be hard for him just for the fact of, I know his lifestyle is probably just absurd, nigga.
Yeah.
Absurd.
Like, nigga, you ain't got it.
I saw that mansion, that compound.
Nigga, absurd.
5 sides too.
Right.
Yeah.
Your kid gonna go to his friend's house and be like,
yeah, you got a huge
my
ass
room is bigger than your house.
Right,
like,
exactly. Right. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta lift a finger to do shit. So he giving him the best shop value. Like, nigga, you see all this? This ain't yours. You live here. You can partake.
This takes some work. This
takes some work. Blood, sweat, and tears, nigga.
You gotta fly coach while your pops gets to fly first class.
Man, I got my own jet. No, he get to fly. When we do family outings, you can fly. We do the private, but when you want to do your own thing, you better take American, Delta. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting the private jet.
I flew first class twice, man. That shit is heaven.
Right, exactly. So, but the crazy part about it is he still would be able to fly first class. It just he got to deal with all the other people, go through TSA and all that other shit. Whereas if you're on a private, you leaving for the fucking car and getting on the damn plane. See what I'm saying? That's a whole big culture shock for his ass.
Big ass blunt in my pocket.
Exactly. I probably got like 20 pounds in the bag and shit. We get all straight back. You know what I'm saying?
International
exactly.
flight
Exactly. So that's a big ass culture shock, which is good because all he doing is making sure that he get on his grind. So when in doubt, whatever it is,
you expose him to these things. Exactly.
Right. So whatever it is he decided he wants to do, and he achieves that, it just when he leave his fortune behind to him, he's gonna be responsible with it. That's all.
Hopefully. Are you sure he's gonna do that?
Well, guess what? You can take it a step further.
You turn him into a trust fund, baby.
Exactly. You can take that fortune and put it in a trust fund, and you can have stages. You can literally write it out. Spell it out.
Every 5 years.
Every such you want to get this bread, you gotta achieve this. Look, I know this one white family. Their whole family is basically trust fund, baby. Their grandparents got this shit set up to where you graduate from high school, you get this. You graduate from college, you get this. When you marry, you get this. However many kids you have, you get this. Literally. So you can have the fortune spelled out exactly how you want that shit, and it's written out. And they got to do that shit if they want the money.
Well, I'm kind of flabbergasted at this because, I think Tyler is not telling the whole truth, because I think when he said Christmas, he got his son books and Legos. He didn't say what the baby mama got him,
right?
And what all the other
where everybody else got him. See, that's the thing. He leaving that part out. Which
he's speaking on himself.
He just
I got them books and Legos.
Exactly.
Like, you got a PS5, a damn Ferrari.
Probably got like
DDGs
he probably got
in
like
it.
5 bands for Christmas and shit.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
It's just given to him by other people. So.
Right. So he just saying what I did. What I gave his
Tyler
ass.
might be capping.
Yeah. He's telling the truth as far as what he done.
Well,
he
that's
just didn't tell him whatever else that he got. You know what I'm saying? Which he didn't have to because it wasn't the question. Exactly. So he just telling what he did. So I believe that part.
Okay. So I wanted to move on from Tyler Perry to another father who's tough on his son, but it's a little different. It's Finesse2Tymes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, him and his son have been in the news for a few issues going on.
They ain't even said.
That's not his real son?
No.
I don't know.
It's like his,
What is he?
It's like his God's son.
Something like
one
that.
of his artists' sons.
So it's not his biological.
It's not his biological kid.
Fuck no.
He's take up a little youth. You know what I'm saying? Put a little youth under his wing type thing.
Oh, well then I thought he was a real bad father. Turns out he's not.
He's still
raising a homie.
He's a bad influence on him.
Yeah.
That was his fault.
But so I guess it started with the first video I got queued up of Finesse2Tymes going to the internet to tell on this stuff.
King ran away from me. King ran away from me with a stranger because I wouldn't give him no money no more. Because I wasn't taking him to dice games no more. I wasn't taking him to clubs no more. King wanted that. That's what King want to do. If it's King, it's to say this, but King is loyal to money. King is loyal to opportunity. King not loyal to a person. All he care about is money. And I was trying to make him understand that, bro, life ain't all about money, bro. Every time you look around, you scamming people for money, and are you your name up, don't your brand up, don't your name up like I did a lot of shit by mistake that I didn't know nothing about, like for example, bad business that I done did.
Yeah, so Finesse2Tymes was just basically saying that, his, I guess, godson ran off with the stranger because he wouldn't give him no more money, from my understanding. And
dice game.
Take him to the dice game.
Club and shit. Man, listen. See, this is what happened when you expose these young kids to grown folks' situations, because it's not a game. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand that these kids reacting off emotions. They're not thinking about consequences because a lot of them don't even know about consequences, number one. And most don't even give a fuck about consequences because they feel like, I'm a kid, I'm going to get away with it. You feel what I'm saying? So when you're taking a child and you exposing them to real adult things, you create a monster. And then add the icing on the cake. I bet you any kind of money, that little nigga got some pussy. And if he got some pussy on top of being exposed to all that, ain't shit you can tell him. You can whoop his ass, nothing. That's not gonna work because he feels in his mind that he did it. And then he got little videos and shit.
But hold on. I gotta stop you right there.
I gotta stop. We gotta give a shout out to Robin Moore. Dropping a $4.99.
Whoop whoop.
Super chat tip.
Yeah,
we
Robin.
appreciate you, Robin. Thank you for supporting the show. Now,
all right.
Buddha, continue.
Yeah.
It better not be none of these grown ass women getting this little boy no pussy.
It ain't got. It's probably.
No, I don't think that's they're actually doing that. But he is exposed to.
If you exposing him to dice game, strip club, it's strippers sucking that little boy's dick. They giving him.
I hope not, but that's why I'm saying. Like in my mind, my brain was just like,
hold
on, because he's still a child.
He's a child. He's getting all that shit. That's why he bucking like that.
But it better not be from no adult.
It's from an adult. Because
you gonna sit here and stare me down with certainty, but I'm not gonna agree with that.
I'm gonna say it for certainty because this.
I ain't gonna do that.
This is the reason.
I ain't gonna do that.
This is the reason why I'm going to say that. You expose him to dice game.
That don't mean.
Hold on.
He getting his dick
No.
sucked by
Number one,
By
I'm a man, so
Right.
I'm a man. Number one, but I'm not a man that does that type shit. But just let's play devil's advocate. We got niggas, who don't think. You feel what I'm saying? So you sitting here, you take a young kid who's supposed to be playing video games, riding bikes. He's playing dice games amongst grown ass men. You see how he's talking and shit. He knows the lingo, all this other shit. You take hold on. You taking him to strip. You taking him, okay, but what did you gotta take it to the strip club?
Not at 10.
Okay,
but
then.
I was
So
definitely not supposed to be there when I was in there.
You're being taken to strip clubs. Now, Finesse2Tymes,
Shout out to the Met.
he's a star. Yeah. So you don't think ain't nobody doing that? Hell yeah. Who was the other if motherfucking what's my Bootsy talking about? He making sure his young son getting head and shit like that.
How old is his young son?
I don't know.
He's a teenager.
Wasn't his
He's
son
not
like a
10.
preteen when Bootsy was doing that?
But see, that's the reason why I don't
think he
think
was like
that's
16
happening
when he
like
was
that,
doing
because
that shit
he
with
is a
him.
star. So that means, it's gonna, people gonna be seeing him.
They gonna
So
give
if
him
there's
that.
find out as a grown woman doing this to this young boy,
They
he got
doing it.
something to do with it.
They're
so
doing
that's
it.
why I don't think that it's really happening.
I believe so. You
I'm just
got
saying
some,
it better
you
be
got
a
some
teenager.
low down hood
That's all
brats
I'm
doing
saying.
shit like that.
Before,
Especially it's some money on
before
top of
he
that.
even came around, before Finesse, scooped him up, he was already doing these type things. That's why he liked to do these type things. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't.
We're
that
talking.
hard
He
to-
said in that clip, I exposed him to that. So I'm gonna leave it right there on that, and I ain't gonna expand on it at all. He said I exposed him to the dice game. I took him to the strip clubs. So if he's doing that, right, and then on top of that, listen to his lyrics on various shit about how he talk about women and everything. I know for a fact, number one, ain't no young girl that he probably wanna have sex with is really giving him any type of sex like that. Because ain't no girls in that age range doing it like that unless they're fast. This is the reason why this is the reason why the rules change.
I went to a place where the girls in middle school were pregnant.
That was when I was in school, girls was all kinds of stuff.
So what I'm saying is we're talking about a young kid that's being exposed to grown people situations. So if he's being exposed to grown folks situations, he's getting, for him to be that aggressive like that, he's getting pussy on a regular basis. And that's average for his age. Ain't no kid. Number one, ain't no kid 9 or 10 years old fucking like that.
Or 11.
He about 9 or 10.
Can he even? Has he gone through puberty?
No, he's starting. Ain't no kid even thinking about sex like that between 9 and 10.
Nigga, regardless of all of that, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and say that he definitively, without a doubt, got this man some buns.
Right.
That he got this kid, some buns. I'm not going to say that.
You don't have to.
I'm not going to sit here and also say that it's been a grown up or an adult that does it. My whole point was,
you in the strip
if somebody
club. Who ain't
were
in the strip
to
club
do that.
Who ain't in the strip
If
club
somebody
getting
were
their
to
dick
do that, it better be one of these young ass, little fast ass kids.
Okay,
like it better be some kid on.
I'm going to the strip club and not.
But that's what I'm saying. But I can't imagine this.
But have you gone to a strip club? Have you gone to a strip club with a superstar or a star? Right. So that's a whole different level of attention that you getting that you not a regular Joe. So when you getting that type of attention, the rules change.
Are them strippers ready to catch
some of them is.
A pedophile charge.
Listen, bro. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. I bet you any kind of money. I bet you any kind of money he dropped. I bet you any kind of money he dropped a few hundred to a band just for him to get that shit. I bet you any kind of money he did.
I don't know.
Bet you any kind of money. Listen, man. Listen. No kid, especially how he acting like that, and he been in. I'm talking about adult strip clubs. Come on now, a regular nigga go up in strip club, he getting his dick sucked.
That's a regular nigga.
He
This
paying
is a child.
right. What I'm telling you is this young man is fucking on a regular basis.
Okay, but it might not be no grown ass.
Listen.
If it might be some children. Around
He got his first piece from a goddamn stripper. I bet you any kind of fucking money. He got his first piece. He got a little dick. He got his dick sucked by a fucking stripper. And then on top of that, because no kid at 9, 10 years old thinking about no sex. They're not. Sure. The only way they thinking about it is they're being exposed to this. So if I'm being taken to a strip club and I'm seeing naked women with titties, ass all out, shit like that, then now I'm thinking and seeing different shit. So now you gonna react a certain way. I know he touched on some ass. I know he did all that shit. You're not doing no dice games. You're not. Look at his fucking videos and shit that he doing. He's imitating a grown man.
Groping is not intercourse.
Right.
Groping is a sexual charge. You still can get charged with that.
I've been groping since I've been in middle school.
I understand that, but you still can get a charge behind that.
I'm just saying in general.
All I'm just saying is what we're talking about, what seems to be common sense. That is true amongst normal folks. But this a hood nigga. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm a hood nigga.
No, Finesse is a hood nigga.
Okay,
you got some sense, bruh.
No,
you got sense.
A lot of niggas in the hood have
sense.
You just in the hood.
Nah, nigga. No, you ain't take no kid. You ain't take no kid. Listen, bro. Listen, bro. You ain't take no kid to no strip club. You ain't take no kid and have him in grown folks.
You spoiled your children.
Right, exactly.
No,
all right, then. So this nigga here,
because I made it out the hood.
All right, then. So
I know what the fuck.
This nigga,
I know what's going on.
He made it out the hood. He's still doing hood ass shit on a magnifying level.
Yeah, I ain't doing it on a magnifying level.
Right, I'm sorry. I don't think
that's fine. That's fine.
Children.
But like I said, he's a hood nigga, and he's still doing hood things.
And I know hood niggas that do hood shit every day, all the time.
Yeah. Well, how many motherfuckers? So how many niggas is taking the damn 10-year-old to dice games? How many niggas is taking 10-year-olds to strip clubs?
I mean, dice games aren't the same.
How many niggas is doing that? That's all I'm just asking you. How many niggas is actually doing that? Unless you in the hood and you doing hood ass shit, and he's doing hood shit. So everything's on the table. We might not want to talk about it. We might not want to think like that, but everything's on the table.
The kid isn't as bad as you think because he did give a follow-up to Finesse2Tymes, and I got the clip.
Address this to y'all, but I left away from around him. I want to make that clear. He never sent me back home. He be texting my phone talking about whenever you want to come back and act like a child. Bro, why would you kept me off the internet, bro. Then you try to switch my image up. You came and got me for who I am. And then you gonna try to change me for who I am. I'm who I am. That's how the internet know me. And any people who looking at me as a bad kid, I'm not. I'm an actually great person. You gotta get to know me. And I hate that people actually.
Yeah, so that was his response, and I even though he seems very articulate, I still wanted to pull my belt off and whack him a couple times. Just the
fact of the matter is, like I said, no average 9-10-year-old is doing any of that type of shit. They're not. I'm just sorry. So the fact that he's being exposed super early, and we know people in our lifetime who've been exposed to shit super early, and look what happened. They indulge in that shit. I'm like, come on, and that's facts. So you're not gonna tell me that he's heavy in all this shit, but that's off limits. No, it's not. That's not off limits. We don't want to think like that. But again, you gotta understand, this is a nigga who got money. You feel what I'm saying? He's still doing hood shit. So for a person who came out of the feds, he did time and came out of the feds to where you a star and you get money and you feel like I'm the man everywhere you go, and they gonna treat you like that.
So I ain't about to do no shit that's gonna have me back in the feds.
But you don't know. But see, the thing about it is, I mean, come on now. We've been around people now who we know. We've been around people who done stupid shit. They in great positions and shit like that. They done dumb shit. You feel what I'm saying? Still is. It's just the people around them is just making sure that the shit don't get out. That's all. So all I'm just saying is, I wouldn't put it past it happen. The kid is super aggressive, because he's getting pussy on a regular basis. No kid at that age. I was 9 and 10 years old. I wasn't thinking about no girls. I wasn't. You feel what I'm saying? I was thinking about what's the next toy I'm gonna fucking get. You feel what I'm saying? Shit like that. I wasn't thinking about no girls. You know when I started thinking about girls? When I got to fucking middle school.
Yeah.
That's when I started thinking about girls. And what age is that when you get around middle school? 11, 12 years old.
12.
About 12 years old. So that's when I started. And that's when and I'm gonna tell you how it really was, because I was sucking my thumb up until I got in middle school. I'm gonna keep it real. So I'm just gonna keep it a bed. So this is why I said that for this kid to act like he's acting. Yeah, I did, nigga. Fuck that shit. Come on, bro. Ain't no real. I did. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying for this kid between 9 to 10 years old to act out the way he is, you feel what I'm saying? Number one, he's admitting. Right, exactly.
I hope I'm not on camera with
Nah, fuck that shit. Right, shit. Fuck that shit. That's why I'm saying.
That was jarring.
Exactly. No, it ain't jarring. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying about this nigga got some pussy from an older woman. That's why I said he did that. We don't want to talk about it. We don't want to think about it. But again, he's with a nigga who don't have no fucking conscience. You feel what I'm saying? Because if he had some conscience, number one, you wouldn't even have this kid exposed to all this shit.
So
you can still.
I just want to make sure I understand it. What? So you're telling me that this grown man is getting his child buzz, and you're standing.
What I'm saying is he turned his head and he ain't stopping him from not getting it. How about that? He ain't stopping from. He's putting him in the position.
I'm just saying that's what he's putting him. That's what he's putting on him.
He's put. First of all,
I don't think
if we're in the strip club, and we see titties and ass going around, and we talking about some beautiful ladies, big, tall, short, whatever the case may be, touching on them, whatever the case.
I can't process it the same as he does anymore.
Right, he's a star, so you know all the bitches gonna be on him because they know he gonna have some money.
Yeah.
And the little kid, he gonna have about like 200-300 of ones in his hand. He tossing them bitches out. He touching ass. He getting up in there. Yeah, he doing that shit. He's imitating what the fuck he's doing. Yeah, yes. That's how you train them niggas.
But that is not the same.
Bruh, that's how you train these niggas from a kid up into a street.
I don't like this topic.
That's fine. But hey, listen, I'm just telling you how the young man's acting.
Ari.
That's fine, but I'm just telling you, based on how that young man's acting, based on how he's acting,
okay,
he's been exposed to all that thing. That's it.
I believe he's been exposed, but I'm not gonna put that on that man like that.
Man, listen, that's a street nigga. This a nigga ain't got no thought process. Like I said, if he had conscience, you won't introduce him to dice game. You would not introduce him to that lifestyle at all. You could still. No, he did more than perpetuate. He introduced that shit. He exposed him to on the highest level.
I think what he did is that's just a little nigga from his hood or from the hood.
Okay,
or maybe his home. You know, one. So
you could.
Hold on, I'm just saying he was probably already out here doing this shit.
Okay.
And he's like, you know what, little nigga, you gonna come with me? I got you. I'm gonna show you how you're supposed to do it properly.
There it is.
I'm gonna try and take you out of this.
There it is.
Some other shit.
You're proving what the fuck I'm saying.
No, but you're talking about he's the one who exposed. I seriously doubt he was the one who exposed that child to that.
All I just said was
if you listen to what he said, they know me from what I've been doing. It's not anything he's done.
That nigga wasn't in no strip club. No, he wasn't. That nigga wasn't in it. He wasn't. If he was at dice games and shit like that, but he wasn't at. Them niggas had like stacks in their hands. You feel what I'm saying? He wasn't doing that shit on that level. So again, when you if you taking somebody,
that's why I said he ain't exposed. He probably exacerbated the situation, but he ain't exposed.
What?
Dude, you got. If we're talking about hoods, we're
gonna talk about hoods.
Any movie, even in my childhood, nigga, my grandma grew up in the PJs. You know, they niggas out there like they was doing drinking beers with the big homies. And all the uncles pass you little shit like, hey, hit this, drink that. Don't say nothing to your mom. Don't say nothing to your dad. Like that shit been going on for generations.
Exactly. But what I'm saying is to where you taking that hood activity and you magnify it 10 times to where ain't no rules. Can't nobody tell you
Ain't no
shit.
rules in the hood anyway.
No,
but once you get the money,
when you got money and stardom behind the name, and you still doing hood activity, niggas like you Teflon Don.
That's what.
So
you
whatever I think, whether I
Dirk.
say it out loud, goes.
Look at
so if you put him in a room full of half-ass naked women, and this little boy doing what he doing, and he ain't stopping them, come on now.
Well, how we know that? But
he ain't
I
stopping
get
them.
off this talk because I can't. Like I
Let's
said,
move on.
it's hard for me to say
hard.
a black man
It's
is
not
putting
hard.
this black child.
It ain't
in
hard.
these situations,
It's
but
not
then
hard. It's not hard.
No, but then you got these two videos that are saying entirely different things.
It's not hard. It's
That
not
doesn't make
hard.
any
Like,
sense.
like I said, because number one, that's not his kid. That's
Yeah.
number one. Number two, you could have took him under your wing and didn't have to do none of that stuff. He could have still had that young man making videos, but him doing it like he going to Boys and Girl Club, none of that shit. He did not do
he
that.
took him off the
He
internet?
did not. No, what he did was he exposed him to street nigga shit on a third power.
So when I
That's all he did.
listen to the interview, like when I actually listen to the whole interview,
Mhm.
because all the clips, not just that little snippet we
Right.
had, that's not what the message he was implying. That's all I'm getting from that. That's the only reason I'm even saying this. Like,
Gotcha.
that's not the message that he was implying from that. That's all.
I understand.
That's all.
Okay. Well, let's keep it moving from
Two of
Finesse2Tymes and get to more happier news, like Megan Thee Stallion filing the restraining order against Tory Lanez earlier this December. Megan and Tory are going back and forth now. Tory is saying she is violating justice and weaponizing the justice system against him with the temporary restraining order while Tory is in prison.
The nigga locked up.
Yeah, but what she's saying is he's harassing her from behind prison through social media and using third parties, which is why she's trying to file a restraining order. So she's
How
saying,
you know for a fact this man doing it from third parties?
well, that's the accusation. So basically, it looks like this happened on Tuesday, December 17th. Meg filed a restraining order, a petition for the restraining order in Los Angeles Superior Court for trying to prevent Tory from orchestrating harassment against her through third parties, through social media and the internet. She's saying that he's harassing her while behind bars despite being sentenced to 10 years in prison for shooting her, allegedly. Well, I
Right.
guess it's convicted now, so it's a done deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's trying to say that this is needed because Tory is allegedly harassing her, sending third-party people to harass her. She's had many complaints about it. There's also a motion filed on Tuesday, December 24th, where Tory Lanez is responding to the temporary restraining order request that Megan Thee Stallion has filed earlier. He's just basically saying she's using the justice system to like sully his name by seeking a restraining order, and he said, why does she need it if I'm behind bars and I'm now no longer a threat? So that's kind of what's happening right now between the two parties. He's saying you don't need one because I'm in prison and I'm no threat to you. She's saying I need one because you're still harassing me while you're locked up through third parties and social media. So that's where the restraining order.
So basically, she's saying his fans is harassing her.
His fans, and she actually named a couple people that were in violation that she's alleging Tory set up. So, yeah, basically what you said.
His fans. I
Yes.
mean, it just seems like to me is overblown because if he's doing time for a crime that no DNA of his was on, you know what I'm saying, and in my opinion, the trial was a shit show, but you know, hey, that's just my opinion. And
correct.
He ended up getting convicted over some bullshit. That's just my opinion. And now that I'm in prison, I'm speaking like as if I'm Tory. I'm in prison, and you want to restrain her? What the fuck can I do? Like I can't help if my fans is getting on you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can't help because they feel like what everybody else feel like did some bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? So they just let you know what time it is. So you gotta take that. You gotta take that heat. Your fan base should be offsetting that shit by getting back at them. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Okay, and it also looks like the third party's name was blogger Milagro Grams, whose real name is Milagro Elizabeth Cooper. So that's the third party blogger that is allegedly harassing Megan while Tory's in prison. Wow. So
how are you even noticing a blogger even talking about you? You supposed to be busy. You supposed to be done busy to it. That shit shouldn't even hit your radar.
Yeah, some people pay attention to things around them.
Well, see, so now you going looking for shit.
I mean, if it got something to do with me.
So if you going to look for it, and that what they say, what's the old saying? If you going to look for something, you gonna find something. Well, so you supposed to be making music, doing business adventures, getting money, but you on the internet looking at what's being said about you.
I mean, sometimes you want to. I mean, I want to know what people saying about you.
I don't get. Listen,
care,
man.
But I would like to know.
Listen, this is where, in my opinion, people mental state is like weird, and you let the internet control, or you let what people say. Like, nigga, you at the top of the food chain. Nigga, I don't give a fuck what somebody say. You can keep talking. I don't want to know. Look. Listen. I don't even be outside. I got niggas in Raleigh mad at me. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't even be outside. They mad at me. I got niggas mad at me from high school. I don't even know why. But I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Now, occasionally, people come back and say, yeah, you heard about... Nah, I ain't hear about none of that shit. But I don't care. You know why? Because, number one, you ain't come tell it to me. You wasn't man enough or woman enough to come tell to me. So if I had to hear it from a third party, or if I just so happened scroll down and saw, I don't care. Nigga, word, that's how you feel? Well, guess what? I'm about to go blow about 10,000 right quick. What the fuck can you do? You sitting up in jail, nigga. Like, you know, I'm just like, you looking for the shit. You supposed to be busy.
Yeah, so Tory is countering, saying that this lawsuit may be infringing upon his free speech rights because he does have a right, I guess, to speak on the case now that it's over and done.
Yeah, he does.
And I guess Meg is equating that to harassment and bullying because I don't know. I guess in her mind, maybe he's not supposed to talk about it anymore now that it's a done deal and it's a wrap.
You can't stop somebody from talking. It is what it is. I mean. Right. You can't be extra sensitive about a case that you got a conviction on. You won. He's in jail. So you worrying about what somebody's saying because you're looking for it, and that's your problem, bro. I mean, it's, in my opinion, you being extra. Because like I said, he doing 10 years. And I think California still got parole. Yeah. So he probably do 4 to 5.
Possibly.
And get out on parole and shit.
You can do more.
I still want to know.
Yeah. Well, see, then that's the case. Then if you find something and you get mad, then you want to fucking put the law in this shit. You want to find some shit. Like imagine that shit. Imagine that shit. It didn't come to you directly. Like the nigga say, hey, look, nigga, fuck you. Fuck everything you got on and fuck all about. They ain't do that shit. Somebody say, look, this is what I saw. Or you just happened scrolling down some blogger shit. Oh shit, oh word, this is what I like. Come on, you ain't busy enough. You supposed to be making money. Fuck them niggas. Every time if you mad with me now, guess what I'm gonna do next year? I'm gonna make another 5 to 10 million. What you niggas still doing? Y'all still talking about me. Y'all still giving other people reason to look me up. Reason to come support me because all the talking that y'all doing. But if you sit here feeling some type of way and you countering that shit, then that shows how weak you are. My opinion.
No, you got a point. So I'm curious to see how this is going to play out for the moment because it looks like Tory is expected to appear in court January 9th for a hearing regarding this temporary restraining order. So in the meantime, it's another knock to his image without a justifiable cause is what you're saying, Hassan. Is that correct?
That's all. This is just, it had been something different. The man was found not guilty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, again, that's not saying that you don't have a right to feel some type of way. We are human beings. But in this case, you are looking for it. You're not busy enough, and you're looking for it. So that means you looking for drama.
I don't even think it might have been that she went looking for.
Yeah, she did. It's either
she might have been just looking. Period.
She was looking. She was looking in the bloggers, because listen, they probably got a list of bloggers they follow, so they can see what's being talked about.
Okay, so like I said, it ain't like she went searching for that per se.
So
she
if you
was looking at some blogger and came across it.
So if you following certain bloggers, right? You follow them for a reason. You follow them to see, A, if some dirt is being told about you, B, who they talking about, so you possibly have some shit on them. Either way, you're being fucking messy. Only difference is you got your messy ass on a messy ass situation, saw your name up in some shit. Now you got in your fucking feelings when you should have been busy running up the bag and shit, making the niggas even more mad by getting the fucking money. But you want to spend some money, tell some lawyers to tell me and my fan base to shut the fuck up. Fuck out of here. That's stupid.
Like I said.
That's stupid. That's dumb.
Like I said.
That's dumb as hell.
It might not have been like that.
Hey, you being messy. That's all. That's the reason why this shit happened. Yeah. Stop being nosy. Work. Yeah. Get that bread.
Hopefully so. So we'll hear more from this situation January 9th. One story goes into court to hear about these temporary
Get in a power position. I don't know if this is a topic come on, but I didn't see it. But get in a power position to where you like, you know, and like Fendi, Miss Fendi, you feel what I'm saying? To where you about to pull out the biggest heist of all time, to where you about to sit here and push the goddamn Kardashians off the goddamn Met Gala all together. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. That's some goddamn big, well, she ain't got no nuts, but that's some big titty shit. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, bitch, you bitches ain't coming. See, that's what Meg's supposed to be on, that type shit. Get your money up. Get your fortune up, get your power up. So if you want to clap back at somebody, you can clap back. Because ain't nobody never heard nobody checking the Kardashians and shit like that. Yeah. But goddamn, Miss Riri, she about look, and she got to support. That's the crazy part. She got to support, but yeah, Meg is she's not too busy.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm glad you mentioned clapback because Remy Ma is in the news for letting us know she's ready to crash out on any rapper. So she was on an interview with 15 Minutes of Fame, hosted by Shotgun Suge, where she is announcing the Chrome 23 Rap Battle League. And I believe the battle is happening January 5th, Saturday, in Elizabeth, New Jersey. And she basically admitted she will have smoke for anybody popping shit at Remy during this. And we got the clip queued up.
How you want to talk out there right now? I'm a rapper too. So if you have any plans on trying to get there and talk crazy to me, I'm fight back. New rule.
Nah.
New Chrome rule.
I told him, I said, I ain't gonna
fight
do
back
that.
now.
I ain't gonna do that. You might want to get it though.
I'm just no, I'm not. No,
them shots definitely. There's definitely a shot coming.
I
Ain't
shoot
the shot
back.
you think, but the
Actually,
shot
I
coming.
shoot first. I have a better record of shooting than you do. I'm telling you right now.
I gotta shoot at Rim. No, you
telling you right
It's
now.
cool. You can let him shoot at you. I got something for him.
I don't know what you listen to him if you want to.
Gotta hit the nigga.
Shit, you about to just jump and like stop rapping.
No. I'm just like, I was waiting for you to say that.
Nah, it's gonna be a little knee shot. Bow. I'm like, oh, that was cute.
Yeah, so Remy was just basically putting it out there. So if you a rapper in the battle on January 5th and the Chrome 23 and you mention her name, she might get at you. And I think that's kind of irresponsible considering she's the one who's put all of her business out there over the past couple weeks to be commented on. And now she wants to get sensitive and say, hey, nobody talk about the shit that I've been talking about for the past month.
That I put out there.
Yeah, so I kind of thought that was hypocritical because if you're that sensitive about it, why did you start it to begin with?
Because she a messy biatch.
I think she's the hider. She's unaccountable for her behavior.
Of course.
This Remy Ma stuff is tripping me out.
Yeah, of course.
What's trippy about it?
I mean, just the whole situation. Both of them were wrong in the situation.
Both wrong. No, she was wrong.
Pap gets some pass because he held her down while she was in prison.
Okay, but both of them was wrong in the situation, the way they went about certain things.
When
it comes to their personal shit and the shit they had going on.
How? She put the shit out there.
Both of them were wrong in the situation. And I say that because both of them had their wrongs.
Well,
for
my
the
thing
reason
was
they
this.
messed up.
Wait a
Pat
minute.
wanted
Let
a
us say
divorce.
I want to
Oh,
hear
yeah.
this.
Go
I
ahead.
want to hear this. What his wrong was about? What he did that was wrong?
I mean, he wasn't completely all the way faithful. He wasn't completely, you know what I'm saying? He can
When
come
was
off
this?
as a narcissist.
When was
There's other
this?
things. Okay, put it like this.
Okay. I'm
I
asking.
ain't talking bad about nobody, but
I'm
I've
asking.
met certain people in person, and I've seen how certain people do. And how certain people attitudes are. So when it comes to certain things, you can tell how certain people are. So when I see this whole situation, both of them were wrong.
I want to know what he did that was wrong, because everything that he did was he was countering what she done. Mind you, he was quiet about the whole situation this whole entire year that we've been talking about.
Because they didn't want to say nothing. They ain't we quiet about it.
He was quiet about the shit. She was being she was messing.
She was out loud with her shit.
Okay, then
and now
so
he's out loud with his shit.
So
and now she's quiet.
So she
like
went,
I said,
so
both of them was wrong.
She went on social media exposing all the shit. He didn't do that. She did that.
Either way it go.
She got mad when he was doing the exact same shit she been doing for a whole year, and then only difference is she took it to the next level and let everybody know what was going on. She's the messy nigga. She was at fault. He just countering with the fuck. You not gonna sit here and talk to me like I ain't no nigga. Like, number one, he won't get out of my house. What? Nigga, I had money while you was locked up.
Let me say this. They are both fucked up for this.
Thank you.
No. Don't. You don't want to thank me for this. You don't want to thank me for this. They fucked up Black Love. Will and Jada. It was supposed to be Pap and Remy. Like, this is black. This is what you were supposed to. You were looking forward to. We were holding them up. Now I'm not gonna say on a pedestal, but just normally it's like, all right, the man got to go sit down. Shorty gonna wait for you and all this shit. It's role reversal, yo.
I want to know how. I want to know how he's at fault.
I didn't say he was at fault. I said both of them was wrong.
How
they
he's
both
wrong?
fucked up.
How he's
hold
wrong?
on. Are they married? Were they married?
When?
Are they married?
Yes, they are married. They got married and a child.
Yes.
Are they still married?
Yes.
Aren't they both with somebody else currently right
Yes.
now promoting
Yes.
their relationship?
He just.
That's all I'm talking.
From what
That's
we just
all I'm
saw.
talking. All this other shit y'all talk. I don't give a fuck.
I heard
I'm just
Pat
talking
wanted
about
to get married or divorced.
He
and Remy
wanted to
won't
get
sign
divorced,
on.
but
That's my
give it
point,
to him.
nigga. Like, all I'm saying is the way that they've gone about it since. Why can black people in general, especially why you can't keep your shit under the rug? Why you can't keep your family
So
business
he's been trying to do
content?
that shit. She's the one that exposed. Why are we talking about it?
They're both doing it.
Hold on. Now he's doing it because
why?
he has to defend
No,
himself.
he doesn't.
No, he don't.
No, he
What the
doesn't.
fuck you mean?
Listen to what you're saying. Listen to what you're saying.
The man has
you
been-
just said.
listen,
You
the
just said
man-
who gives a fuck about what
Time
somebody's
out.
saying
No,
about me.
no.
You just said that.
If my other half,
fuck.
if my
You just
other
said-
half sitting here supposed
That's
to be
not your other half
exposing me
anymore.
on some bullshit,
That's not your other half anymore.
It is. They're still married.
But
they're still
so
legally
you're asking
married.
how? You can't talk on both sides of this. That's my
You
point
have
exactly.
to, because again,
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Hold on.
You
If
hold them
I'm
both
the one,
accountable.
if I'm the one that was
You hold them
quiet,
both accountable.
if I'm the one that's quiet and been trying to handle shit behind the
stay
scenes,
quiet.
but
And
no,
do it behind the scenes.
How the fuck can you be quiet when she's loud as hell? She done made it even worse by saying, "Look, she taking screenshots, letting the world
You
know."
saying how?
Then she telling everybody how she got a shitty mouth. Like, come
Have
on.
you not heard the term
like,
opposites attract?
you trying to tell on this man.
I'm the loud one in
about- you
my
trying to-
family, nigga. My wife ain't loud. I'm the loud one.
But the thing about it is, she is the one.
I'm a hood as
that's
hell.
doing
When you see my
all
wife
the
act
bullshit.
hood or ghetto or any of that shit,
She's doing it.
when you see my wife do any of that shit. But that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a time and a place for everything. And just because one person feels that they have to air out a situation, why do you have to go and piggyback that? Why? For what?
How often can
For what?
somebody sit here and turn?
No.
the other
I'm just
cheek
asking.
while
If
they
one
getting
person has to
smashed?
go and air it out, and it's
We've
like,
been
all right,
talking shit.
cool.
Most of us
That's
been
how you
talking
feel.
shit
That's
about
cool. I'm gonna let
Pat,
you have that.
How the fuck he loud and this shit? Supposedly how this shit going on. This is supposed to be Black Love was shattered 2 years ago. Feel me? So let's get off that shit. When we was talking about her with this Papoose lookalike nigga, you feel what I'm saying? That was gone then. So all he did was just react to what she's doing. And now that she's seeing that the nigga is doing something, because I'm gonna tell you what type of nigga Pap is. He's not no simp nigga. He's borderline. Meaning Remy, she's a hood chick. So she's a type of chick like You shut the fuck up. Sit the fuck down. She need a nigga like that talking to her like that. You gotta have some earth behind your shit. Pap is a type of laid back type dude. You feel what I'm saying? That's why she's a super aggressive one. How she coming off in the whole situation? Why she get the nigga the easy back rattle nigga? Look how he talking shit. He comes off aggressive and shit.
Dude, he's a battle rapper.
No, what I'm saying is his aura, bro. I'm talking about his aura. Shit, Papoose, you know what I'm saying?
Who's aura?
Huh? I'm talking about the Papoose lookalike nigga.
Easy?
Easy the block cat.
Exactly. If you hear how he talk, how he acting and shit, he acting all aggressive. She like that shit. She don't like the fact Pap is kind of like family oriented, quiet type nigga. She don't like that. I heard a nigga rap. He corny. All I'm just saying is she's a hood chick.
But
we just talk about Finesse2Tymes. We just talk about Finesse2Tymes.
You know what
how
else we just
he's
talked
a
about?
hood. Hold on. How he's a hood nigga. He's still thinking hood type mentality with money. She's the same type. She's a chick. Still thinking, still moving like she in the hood. That's how she act. Pap, on the other hand, he seems more elevated. I'm still got a hand and ear in that shit, but I'm not overindulging that shit. She can't help it. So it's like oil and water. She the one being messy behind the shit. The nigga just reacting behind it. He got, at the end of the day, some of us was clowning his ass because he was being quiet.
They both
now that
Twitter fingers.
This whole entire year we was talking about him. We was clowning him for him supposedly allowing the shit to go down and not checking the shit, not saying nothing.
Nobody
none of that
shit. Any of that.
Yes, there was. It was plenty. It was plenty of people talking about Papoose like that.
I wasn't. Because the whole thing is there's a time and a place.
I didn't say you, sir.
But that's why I'm trying to get you to understand, my nigga.
I got it. I'm just talking about, we talking about these niggas. I understand what you're saying. All I'm just saying is I feel what he's going through. Because if that was me, and if I've been sitting here trying to handle this shit behind closed doors, and now you sit here getting super messy because I'm doing with the same shit you doing. You feel what I'm saying? Now you in your fucking feelings. Now you want to show screenshots of the conversation about what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
I don't believe none of those shits.
Huh?
I don't believe none of those screenshots because all screenshots can be altered and manipulated.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, it had to be some type of consistency because Clarice, she responded. So
another female, and like I said,
that he was supposed to be talking to,
from my perspective, all of this should have been kept under the wraps.
It was.
Even if it's only coming from one side,
it was.
Everything can be still kept under the wraps.
She said something.
People feed into certain things. I'm always talking to my kids about don't entertain certain shit.
Right.
Quit giving shit energy. Quit giving that negative energy any food.
Right.
Quit feeding negative shit. Like it's a basic concept.
I get
Only
you.
thing I'm saying about it, and like you said originally, who's wrong? They both wrong.
Hey,
why
at the
they
end of the
wrong?
day,
Because they both air their shit out.
Who's
worse?
At the end of the day,
Hold on, but let me go back to the topic at hand though.
Go ahead.
The main topic. Yo, Remy, I love you and everything, but you just hit us with a Drake move, yo. That's sad. That's the part I'm hurt behind. You done did all this. You know what you put out there.
You want to sue.
You basically now you want to sue. You want to pull a Drake move, yo, on a battle rap.
You lost at your own shit.
Oh my bad. That's diabolical.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's just filthy
so we
work,
talking about
man.
what did I say?
Work.
What did I say when we talked about a few shows ago about how people can't break away. Some people can't break away quietly. You got one person that want to do it close behind the door, be quiet, be oriented about it. And you got one nigga that want to be loud, obnoxious, want the whole world to know. They want to tear your shit up. They want to, look, this is what I came in, they want to take all your shit, fuck your shit up. Now we can go our separate ways. You got niggas that think like that. So if you somebody who built your shit up from ground up, you're not going to sit here and allow somebody to take your shit, manipulate your shit. So if you got to fucking get dirty, nigga, you gonna do that. I'm sorry. It's not gonna be playing by the rules anymore, because if so, I wouldn't be in this situation. You feel what I'm saying?
I don't
if
think
we
you're
playing,
giving Papoose enough credit.
Huh?
I don't think you're giving Papoose enough credit for who he.
I commend him on what he's doing. So I don't fault him for responding back. I don't fault him for what he's doing, because she the one got overly emotional and she started screenshot started going on this rampage through the whole entire day and a half, 2 days and shit, trying to expose this man.
Yeah, they both wrong. They both in their feelings.
They both did their feelings.
And at the end of no, he's not in his feelings. Like he said, I asked you to give me a fucking divorce.
He was in his feelings when she was doing whatever she was doing, who she was doing the weed.
We ain't said shit about Papoose about him in his feelings. So now that she started talking shit, now we talking about he's in his feelings. When this whole entire time that this Papoose Remy Ma shit that we said anything about, I just said he was in his feelings. That was this now. That's after she done sat here and tried to expose him. She did it first, dog. That's all I'm saying. She was doing dirt, so when the nigga matched her energy, now she gonna get lower. You feel what I'm saying? And now she want to try to expose a man on some dumb shit, which she making herself look stupid at the end of the day. Because why you telling on something that you chose to marry,
they're making
that you
each other
chose
look bad,
that you chose to give him married? He didn't get out here and said this bitch was doing all that shit though. He didn't do all that though.
But he's doing it now.
Exactly. So either way it goes.
Why? Let it go.
So again, if I'm sitting here playing by the rules, being quiet, I'm doing this shit being quiet behind the scenes. And this nigga refused to play by the goddamn rules. And she's getting even lower in what she's doing.
Let her do
like
what she do. You just said,
it's a
didn't
breaking
you just
point.
say
It's
that
a breaking point.
they already are
Bro,
disconnected?
it's certain shit that you ain't gonna let a motherfucker get by. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. You wrong.
You gonna let certain things go, but it's certain things that you ain't like, I don't give a fuck.
It's people posted on me on the internet right now, and I see them.
Yeah.
And I look at it, and I scroll right on by. And you know what's even funnier? Sometimes I put my the little laugh up there, just to let them know, like,
you seen it.
Yeah, and you still owe me money, but I'm just laughing at it, and I scroll on by. That's how I operate. Like a lot of stuff does, and for what you said, that's how I operate. Like I see damn near everything.
Understand?
Even if it's negative, I'm the type of nigga that I take the positive from the negative and I keep it pushing. Like I'm a hood nigga. I came up out of all this shit. We all do at that age, but it's how you actually respond once you're in the emotion that determines your character. We all have feelings, we all have emotions. It's how you react, how you respond once you in these shits. Like that's really the main thing.
So now that
they're
he's finally
in.
So now that he's finally responding because she's keep on doing shit, now he's in the wrong. That's all I'm saying. It took her pretty much 2 times to smack this nigga. Bow, bow.
Did she actually smack him?
Before he actually come back and smack her.
Did she actually smack him?
No. Listen to what I'm saying.
That's my point.
No, I'm talking about the actions. Based off her actions, based off fucking with the other nigga, and on top of that, you doing screenshot, being messy, letting the whole world going on. She based off those actions, she like smacked him 2 times. Pop, pop. You feel what I'm saying? So he returned the action by, no, first of all, she smacked him 1 time. Boom. Fucking with easy. All right? So now he finally come back. Let me get my lick back. Bow. Because he fucking with Clarice. Okay? She seen the shit. Now she in her feelings. So she come back, smacked him 2 times. Bap, bap. Because now not only she's screenshot shit, she letting the whole world know. World star, all her followers, the whole 9. So she done smacked his ass 2 more times before he come back and smack her 1 time. Like, she got the licks. So where is it to where, like, I'm going to sit here and keep letting this nigga smack me? Like I said, a lot of us ain't going to let the average motherfucker get away on some other shit. So you trying to tell me she got, I'm going to say 1 million+ followers. She telling all her followers, he a bitch ass nigga. Yeah, I licked his ass off. He like his ass eating shit. Like as a man, like, hold on, bitch. You can't even whoop my ass, number 1. So you're not gonna get up here and slander me, because when you doing that, you technically fucking with my money. That fucks with money. Cause see now, it does. Because see now, when it comes to business and shit, right? Niggas who would do business or already doing business with you, if they're looking for any type of insight to have up on you, you just gave them one. Because if you not responding back, when you go in and doing these business deals, oh nigga, you a pussy. You can't even check your woman. She out here fucking on another nigga on you, and she out here spreading your business. You coming up in here trying to demand this type of money? Fuck you. That's what they doing. That's what's gonna happen. So you have to respond. When you in that type of stratosphere, it ain't no simple. You say that shit and I ain't saying nothing. If you built that that wall to where you can't penetrate that shit, fine. He hasn't built that. So you have to respond. Sorry. You gotta respond. Okay. You go on business deals, niggas gonna be like, man, you couldn't even check your woman. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't getting this money, nigga.
You can't.
You asking for 100. You asking for 100.
Business.
You asking for 100. I'm
because
getting
the
you
woman
50.
that you're no longer intimate with or living with or involved with is mad at you,
on,
and she goes off on a rant, and it's your fault.
You done business.
You can't control
a
person.
You done business in the street.
Boy,
listen,
them shoes you
listen,
walking,
nigga.
them shit's tough,
you know, nigga, because you done
Yes.
business. Listen, I'm gonna tell you it's real.
Yes.
You done business in the street to where you got some info on a nigga that you probably, before you got this info on this nigga, you probably had some type of respect for him. You probably had like, all right, I'm gonna come at him with a competitive bid.
I ain't worried about none of these niggas.
Listen to what I'm saying. Follow me, dog, because I know you did. The average motherfucker gonna do this. You come back. Somebody gave you some info or it just dropped in your lap that this nigga's not built up like that. He probably a crash out dummy. Now that just changed your whole mind game of your game plan on how you gonna approach the nigga. Now that's not. Hold on, wait.
No, because now I'm confused.
Let me finish.
You're saying I'm getting third-party information.
No, listen to what I just said.
I'm getting third-party information. I'm supposed to run off of that?
You didn't even listen to what I said. You heard that part, but you missing the other part.
No, you just said you heard it.
I also said it also could have fallen your lap. Meaning,
from who?
If
Where?
you're looking, you just said, bro, did you not just say you scroll through on fucking social media and you see niggas talking about you? All right, then. So
what are y'all
what I'm
about
saying
Remy?
is, this is hold on, because I don't want to lose my train of thought. So what I'm saying, you chill out. So what I'm saying is this: you got some information on somebody, and then they change your point of view on how you're going to do the business deal, and you changed up because either somebody that's close to you that you trust what the fuck they say, or you found it on your own. Either way, you're not going to approach this shit because of information. In this case, what I'm saying is why he had to respond. He still deal with niggas in the streets. He still got business with niggas in the streets. So if you cannot check your shit that's being blasted on the internet, now he already went quiet for a whole year. Now your girl got mad because she saw your shit, and now she's taking it to another level. When it comes to him trying to do future business deal, it's gonna be harder because they're gonna look at that situation right there and say whether it's true or not, they're gonna use it, and it's gonna give them type of creed like, I'm gonna push back on.
Have you ever heard the term scoring female?
You're missing the whole point, but I'm gonna let it go.
You're just going off on a tangent.
You're missing the whole point. I just said, bro, if he's still in the streets, he still do have business deal with niggas in the street. And your female out here, your wife.
It's not his wife anymore.
Your wife out here talking cold cash shit. She done took it another level. And you ain't saying nothing, nigga.
Well,
you can't come to me talking about you want this type of business deal. Fuck you, nigga. I'm giving you less than what you're asking for. This is niggas from the street, even niggas that's in corporate doing that shit.
So you don't know how you is.
Hold on. I just got a question.
Yeah,
I got a question.
Ask it.
So he's supposed to be conducting street business deals
at his age.
Hold up. So he's supposed to be conducting.
It could be an upcoming motherfucker who got
deals.
Okay, it could be somebody who got a small business.
To how his estranged wife operates. And that's how he approaches other individuals because of the woman that he used to have intercourse with and had a baby with.
You just say, you personally said, I got people right now that owe me money in the streets, right?
Right.
And you supposed
currently
to
do.
Hold on. So
currently do.
So okay. So now you're classified as what everybody else classified as. You're a regular nigga, right? Because you are.
I am a regular
man. Whatever. You're a regular man, right? And you still got money out in the streets that people owe you. So if you a regular man and you got this nigga 10 times more, you try to tell me this nigga, come on, bro.
Right. But what does his girl? What does his girl have to do with him conducting business?
It has a lot to do with it.
My things want to say
it
this.
It does, nigga. Come on.
So my wife has my wife interferes or has issues or whatever, she defines the fucking deals of my terms in these streets of my street interactions.
I'm gonna say this again.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna say this again.
Where the fuck are we going with this?
I'm gonna tell you where it's going with this. I'm gonna tell you where it's going with this. When it comes, I'm gonna tell you where it's going. I'm telling you, when it comes to you negotiating business deals, people looking for all type of angles to get a quote unquote edge up on you. So now in this situation, we're talking about Papoose and Remy. She's sitting here. Hold on. Number one, he ragged on the whole year we were talking about him, how his wife cheating on him with another man. All right. Now she catches him because he sleep. The phone on. Clarissa still talking. She screenshot the whole nine. Now she getting on social media, blasting everything out right now. So now it's taken up to another level. So now when it comes time to do business, somebody that's legit, you think it's funny, but it's real. It's
I don't
fact.
understand what a scorned female has to do with business.
Bruh, hey, listen. Say first of all, number one, whenever I can speak on that because I can speak on this shit because I've been exposed to this shit.
Papoose is riding waves.
He ain't riding no wave.
What? You don't know. You don't talk about Papoose.
You ain't talking about Remy.
Stop.
No, you stop, nigga. You ain't talking about Remy.
My show.
You ain't talking about Remy. So fucking what? I'm gonna tell you stop like how you told me. Stop.
All right.
Yeah.
Respect my show.
No, respect me. You telling me to stop, nigga.
I got you.
Shit.
I got you.
Yes.
But Pap has been on Remy's wave.
Bro, ain't nobody on Remy's wave, bro. Ain't nobody talking about Remy like that. Nobody's talking about her.
Nobody knew about the Papoose.
Bro, no,
people talk about Remy more than talk about Papoose.
You crazy as hell.
No, you
anybody that's motherfucker that listen to hip hop knew about Papoose. Street battle rap. Everybody knew about Papoose. Papoose had a name, bro.
Run me one Papoose single.
Say what? Come on, bro.
That's the single. So run me.
Give me something out of what conceded, outside of conceded, and that was recent. What the fuck else? Lean back. That's she featuring on Fat Joe shit.
Squad.
She featured. No, take her away from Terror Squad. The only reason why we talk about
you can't take her away from the squad.
Come on, man. You just said right here. You said right here, and you single it, and you said between her and him. You didn't say between her, Terror Squad, and the rest. You said her and him. So if you talk about her, what she done, what the fuck we talking about?
She is Terror Squad.
I haven't heard Pat do anything.
She is not Terror Squad. She's not.
Thank you. She's Terror Squad.
She's first lady of Terror Squad?
She's Terror Squad.
So I'm going to say this.
When you think of Terror Squad, you think of three people.
Yep, Fat Joe.
You think of Joe. You think of Pun, and you think of Remy. That's it.
Nah, no, you don't. That's you.
Cuban Links.
That's you. You got Cuban Links. Cuban Links. Cuban Links written all they fucking shit. So anybody who knows about
Cuban Links writ what,
bro? Come on, see, that's why I said the fucking Terror Squad shit, nigga. Terror Squad shit. Cuban Links written they shit. Yeah, that's the reason why they broke up, bro.
So he wrote Fat Joe. Pun.
Yes, I just said. I'm gonna say it again. Cuban Links written a lot of Terror Squad shit. Yes.
So he wrote Fat Joe and Puns.
How many times I gotta fucking? Now you want me to repeat it fucking 4 times for you? I just said it, bro. He at Cuban. That's the reason why Terror Squad had a falling out.
For me,
fine.
I don't believe that.
That's fine.
I believe Pun.
Google it, nigga. That's all I gotta say. I ain't gotta tell you no more.
That's that one song.
It wasn't more than one song. That's the reason why Terror Squad. That's the reason why Terror Squad broke up.
Yeah.
I ain't the player. I just questioned.
Yeah, like Cuban Links did that, but
that was my shit.
All right.
But he's not mentioned when you think of Terror Squad.
All right. You got your opinion. I'm telling you facts.
It's not an opinion.
Wait a minute.
I got 4
just
people
Google.
who saying
I don't care what other 4 people say. I'm telling you facts, bro. Google it. That's all I got to say. Google it, and they shut that shit up.
Okay. Where we at?
Okay, so what I wanted to do was transition into the.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, they both in the wrong.
Yeah, they both wrong.
That's your opinion. I said he responded back accordingly.
Okay.
We have 2 different opinions.
Okay.
I'm cool with that. I don't give a fuck if it's 100-1. I have my opinion. Y'all got y'all's. There it is.
All right. Well, what I wanted to do was to bring up another topic that was going around the internet a couple days ago. It appears Katt Williams decided to do a podcast with end of the year wrap up with Vulture, a Vulture podcast. And in the podcast, he had happened to mention that he's responsible for Steph Curry being the legend that is Steph Curry. I have the clip line.
Steph Curry is not in the NBA. I'm hiring Steph Curry to do these. I'm doing these celebrity basketball games for the LA Children and Family Services. I do a celebrity basketball game for them every year, right? So this guy comes out, people missay his name, don't nobody know who he is, nobody cheers when we say his name, right? So now the first game, this guy scores like 40 points, right? And he don't break a sweat because he's not running. Like all the other basketball players are running down the court. He's not. He's just standing right there. And nobody guards you right there. And that's where he's shooting from. The next game, the next year, he scores 50 points. I said, hey, dude, you out here making $5,000 for a celebrity basketball game, but you one of the greatest shooters that ever existed. Do you understand that if you take your game to the NBA, that they either have to change something or you'll be the greatest shooter that ever existed? He said, what are you saying? I said, they don't have a defense for the area that you can shoot in. Like nobody has ever prepared defense for out here. You're taught to run to the three-point line and then start defense. If you can shoot before people can start defense, you'll be the greatest shooter that ever lived. Now, I'm not saying he took that advice and went on to do that, but he took my advice and went on to do that. So...
So
Katt be around all the.
Katt Williams
Katt just be everywhere.
Basically saying he's the reason Steph Curry takes those long shots.
Is he saying this when he was in the NBA?
No, he said this is before he was in the NBA.
Because I've heard Steph been throwing them up since Davidson.
Yeah,
like those shots have been throwing up.
Steph actually been throwing them up since AAU, from what KD was saying, because I think they played in.
Yeah, he did. He changed the game, but not for the better. That's the problem.
No, it's for the better of Steph.
No, it's
Steph
not.
Had no
for Steph,
intention.
it's for the better. For the NBA, it's not for the good of the game. That's why ratings are down, because people are tired of seeing them just hoist up threes when you're not a three-point team.
Yeah, so
that's what's killed the game.
Say Steph is a revolutionary guy because he revolutionized how the game is played. But I don't. People are questioning Katt's role in.
This the same dude who said he ran a 4.440.
But he almost did run a 4.40.
What he ran?
They got they have video of him running, and he didn't get 4.40, but he got.
He was close. It was real close.
It was close.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Well, then he might be right, because Steph has been in that celebrity circuit because of his dad.
Yeah.
So it's possible.
Say stuff we don't take him seriously, but we might need to.
It's possible.
When it comes to certain things that he says.
Not going to knock Katt, because Katt kind of been right.
Yeah, Katt be right. So I can't see him lying about.
Well,
that,
a lot of people are saying it's bull just because there are people who have seen Steph Curry shooting those shots.
Told him how to shoot that shit.
Yeah, before he was in Davidson, before he was doing these events with Katt.
In his backyard and shit. How the fuck Katt got something to do with it? His dad, one of the greatest sharpshooters in the league. Yeah. He won all time 50. Well, I think.
Nah, he ain't in the top 50, but he's one of the best shooters.
He should be now.
He should be as far as sharpshooter. The nigga he started a revolutionary of the 3-point shot. Yeah. Because before that, the 3-point shot wasn't popular. It was inside out, 2-point and 1. So it became when Stephen Curry, his dad, and Stockton and Ainge and them was coming along, they revolutionized the 3-point and made it the game to go out. He just took it a step further by doing the half-court shot. As soon as you get over, he launching a bit.
To me, he has single-handedly destroyed basketball.
Why destroyed?
Well, not destroyed, but he set basketball back, because, like I said, you sit here and watch teams who go with this 3-point strategy. And they're not 3-point teams. You would think the scoring average would be higher because you shoot so many more threes.
You got to blame analytics.
You're still scoring 120 points a game like
analytics
they were scoring.
You got to blame the analytics. The analytics is ruining
Analytics is definitely ruining it because if you go back, I was watching the Gilbert Arenas show the other day, and he was like, back in the 60s and 70s, he was like, they didn't have a 3-point line, but they were averaging more points a game than they were now.
Inside out. And ones.
Well, no, you're taking the easy two and the and ones.
Yeah, the better shots.
You're not getting an and one from three.
Exactly.
Really, you're not.
That's like a one something. Like you got to be skilled.
You're taking away that whole aspect of the game.
The 3-point shot didn't start becoming popular until the late 90s, early 2000s. Because if you go through all the Jordan titles, nope, take that back. When it started with the Jordan titles because they had the 3-point specialist, Craig Hodge
made it
and them. Because before the Jordan and them started winning the chip, they didn't have the 3-point shot. They was strictly and one, inside out. That's why they couldn't get past the Pistons.
Well, like they say, in that era, they were shooting 9 3-pointers a game.
Yeah. Now it's like about 20.
They said that LaMelo Ball shoots 13 threes a game.
Look at the fucking Boston Celtics. They lead the league in shooting threes. Them niggas shoot. That up. They shoot over 20. They shoot over.
Tatum shoots 12.
Right.
My boy White shoots 9.
Then you got Brown.
Putting up 9.
Then you got Brown. Then you got your boy. They got their boy.
Jaylen Brown.
Boy off the bench. The white boy off the bench. What's his Pritchard? He so the team averaged about 30 to 40 shots of threes a game.
Gilbert said in no way, shape, or form in his day, the bench guy wouldn't have got 9 shots, let alone 9 3-point shots.
But see, it goes back to analytics because analytics telling you if you shoot more threes, you have more opportunity to hit. But that only goes for teams who's built for threes.
Every team thinks they're built for threes.
But going to your point, what you're saying is you have teams that's trying to act like Golden State and Dallas, where they got more than one person they can pull up and hit a three. They can either shot make and get their three, or they can do a kick out and hit a three. A lot of teams is not built like that. So because of that, and you add analytics on top of the shit, it makes the game look fucking messy as hell.
It does because you're talking about you're shooting up. You probably take about 70 shots a game
as a team.
You're saying about 45 of those 70 shots.
Actually, it's more than that.
Probably 50.
It's more than that because if you talking about
50 shots are 3-point.
This is the reason why I say it's more than that because if the Celtics averaging as a team more than 33s,
yes,
as a team, we ain't talking about 2-point shots. So they doing damn near almost 100. They now it getting to the point. The analytics getting to the point is how many shots per quarter, per possession, all that shit.
And that makes the game look ugly because
you got to be skilled.
Some of the most beautiful plays that you see in basketball are the and one. Mm-hmm. The and one is one of the most beautiful plays
driving
you will
to the
see.
hole,
yes, sir. And the nice little
get the dunk,
throw a little layup or something. And now with the three, like I say, they're not fouling you out there. If you hit it, he hit it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think it's a little crazy. Katt Williams mentions that because I do think maybe there is some reality mixed in, but overall, I think it's
a little fib, with some truth in it.
So yeah, he played with him in a celebrity league. He did. He was at a game. He was at a game. They played at the league. He stayed at one spot and he was chucking his shit up. You know what I'm saying? So all of that was correct because he was there and he probably participated. But helping him, saying he helped create that, no, you got. I think you got to go to his dad first. His dad had him chucking up shots before you came across him.
Cool. So one other thing I forgot to mention, of course, on Christmas Day was sports. We had the big football game between who was it? The Texans and the Chiefs. Of course, the big game of the big game was the Beyonce halftime show. Did y'all get an opportunity to see?
I looked
at it like this.
I'm glad you brought that up because I want to address something real quick.
Yeah,
this Chris Brown and Beyonce are better entertainers than Michael Jackson. Could we stop this foolishness? Because I see it all the time.
Okay, what about in this generation?
Yes.
In this
Beyonce might be
generation,
the best.
yes. In this
She might be the
generation,
best,
yes.
performer
But
of this
I will
generation.
agree with you. They're not better than Mike.
So I'll give him top 5. You know, Mike, Prince,
Mike,
Stevie.
Prince, Stevie. You got
better live performer than
Yeah, live
Stevie ain't
Stevie
getting
wasn't
up there.
doing nothing.
Yeah, he ain't
Entertain.
dancing.
Rihanna's pretty good.
Stevie Wonder.
He be singing the hell. He be singing the hell out that song.
He sing. He has.
But okay,
he
so I'm gonna
playing
say
the piano. He playing
Mike,
instruments.
Yeah, I know.
Prince. I'd say Beyonce before Chris, because Beyonce gives she does a workout on that stage.
Yeah,
like that girl be working, right? And she receives a whole lot of hate that she don't deserve.
It's because again, the problem is it's okay when white folks take our stuff and blend it with theirs. You know what I'm saying? So when you take a talented black artist and she's able to cross over into your lane and be able to make the music.
First off, not their lane. It was ours first. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if it would have been Dolly Parton, it would have been a totally different thing.
You at in historical sense, you are correct. But considering that we don't, us regular people who listen to music, most of us tend to don't listen to country music because there's not a lot of big stars that's recognizable except Shabuzi, because we can talk about him because he crossed over from country to hip hop. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not a lot of countries, even though there are black country singers. So let me say that. There's not a lot of them that's noticeable that we know that we can oh yeah, we know that. We can speak.
Darius Rucker.
It's exactly, but we know Darius Rucker first from Hootie and Blowfish.
Hootie and the Blowfish.
So
I know who Darius. I know who he is.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
talking about the other. It was another country singer.
Oh, I know who.
He has a
Pride.
deep voice.
Oh no,
it's a black man. What was his name?
Pride. I know.
Charlie.
Because my
Charlie
dad
Pride.
listen to it all the time.
Charlie Pride.
Probably. Yeah. Kind of heavy,
But
bigger
you
guy,
know,
kind of like
black people, we really don't resonate with country music like that. That's not really our thing. Like, you know, country just seems a little too We're R&B type people.
Right.
We're like hip hop people. Like country is good. It's decent. Hootie got me into because you know they from the city.
Because we saw him in One Light and he transitioned over. The fact of the matter is we know Beyonce for what she does as far as the R&B and hip hop. So when she did the country and they pretty much shut her down because they didn't want her coming over here showing her shine and taking away from the ones who are supposedly 100% country. They shut her out. But then you go to the Grammys, she's nominated, I think 10, 11 times. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? So her performing that day in Houston on Christmas Day was a fuck you to CMA. That's all she did. And the fact that she did it with an all black cast and they did the line dance.
You know,
and she
gonna do that anyway.
And look, the crazy part about what people she brung out the people who they supposedly said, y'all not full-time country singers. So that's why she brung out Shabuzi. She brung out your boy, what's the white boy name? What's his name?
I couldn't tell
the
you.
tat on his
Anybody
face.
past Shabuzi.
The tatted.
No,
not Jelly Roll. The other one.
Meatloaf?
No.
Paul Wall.
No.
Teddy Swims.
No. Damn, I got him
It's
up.
a bunch of white guys with tattoos in their face.
Damn, the what? Post Malone.
The one that we didn't think about.
Right.
King
So that's what I'm saying.
Culture
Right. So that's what I'm
vulture.
saying. People, those three got shunned because they crossed over from what they was doing to country, and country didn't show them no love. You feel what I'm saying? So what she did was the ones that did the country didn't show no love. She brung them out, and they performed with her. And then on top of that, I love the Soulsters, all the other country singing, black country singers, girls who came out with her. That shit was bomb.
Her performance was amazing.
Yeah, it was. So she basically, and now it got me going to Spotify, looking up some of them damn songs. That's all she did.
Anything less from it's Beyonce?
Yeah, I expect a flawless show.
When we see Beyonce, you know she can be on her ones.
She just got on
So get them $600 up because that's what it's going to cost to see her.
It's going to be
more than that. She just did a tour. Then she did a tour with last year.
Country album.
Okay.
Now. So
well, she gonna have a lot of niggas line dancing and shit.
Yeah.
It was cool to see Blue Ivy out there doing her thing right there next to Mama and shit like that. Yeah. Like I said,
You think they're forcing her to be in the entertainment light, or she wants to do it?
No.
think it may be a little bit of both. Now, I'm not saying forcing her though, but it's what she used to. This is what she sees, so she feel like she has
And then on
You
top of
teaching
that,
you teaching what you got
you're
success
from a musical family.
Right,
Your
so
mom
you
and dad
so you
are
want
music.
to try to go
right,
that
exactly.
route.
One in
You
one in
know?
pop and R&B and one in hip
Your
hop.
mom and dad are
But that's not
music.
saying. But see this is what people gotta understand. You just taking your influence, which you've been successful in, all you doing is just putting them in position. Now, in some cases, because you know, as a parent, a lot of your kids ain't gonna do what you ask them to do on the first damn time. Sometimes you might have to nudge them a little bit.
But
Sometimes you make them do something they don't want to do.
We expect that though from any celebrities' kids. We expect the kid to follow basketball player Bronny. We expect kids
Him
to
to play
follow.
basketball, do
We
something
expect
in
them
the
to
field of
follow
sports because his
in
father
their
did.
parents' footsteps. That's what we expect. And then with Beyonce and Jay-Z, you're not just talking about they are top tier in their genre.
And Blue Ivy just did the voice of one of the Lion King
Yeah,
characters,
Lion
Foster
King.
characters.
So
I think she'll Nala.
Yeah.
But Beyonce's
All they're
amazing.
doing is doing that shit Tyler Perry was talking about, setting them up, showing you gotta
earn your
work,
keep.
you gotta
Earn your
earn
keep.
your money, you gotta earn it, earn this
You don't give it
lifestyle.
to you, but you gotta work for it.
You
gotta
putting
earn
them in
this
you
lifestyle.
putting them in a business mindset at a young age to where they taking their likeness, name, and image, making money at a young age to where about time you get of age, you really don't need my money. You got your shit straight. So once again, it goes back to what I was saying. If I want my money to live 50 to 100 years after me, it's going to be in good hands because why? They already done doing the grind.
It just shows that she's a good investment. She's a good investment. Blue Ivy's a good investment.
Everybody's kids are supposed to be an investment.
But
your
Blue
kids supposed to
Ivy
be
is
an
a good
investment.
investment.
Your kids are an investment.
And that's what she
Everybody's
showed
kids are supposed to be an investment.
I know one of mine is an investment.
That's because she.
The other two we working on.
Okay. Shows, hasn't she?
But the fact of the matter is, all your kids are the time and energy, the love that you are instilling.
Oh yeah, no,
in your
I'm just looking
children.
at y'all
I
saying
got you.
investment. Yeah,
I
I know one of them is an investment. The other two we working on stuff.
Perfect
We
example.
figure some
This is
things
my
out.
perfect
One of them is
example.
definitely an
So
investment.
what is North going to do? North.
Oh,
North.
She gonna manipulate.
Because your dad was dropping bars and your mom was doing whatever your mom was doing.
Well, mom.
Hey,
whatever she was doing.
Right.
So which one you
she's
taking
more-
after?
Like I've seen something,
acting.
Yeah, I've seen something with her.
But she can't
likes to
sing
do-
though.
Acting.
But she can't sing
No,
though.
but she has been doing her little raps.
Acting.
She's been doing her little
Her mom
raps
was an
and
actor.
stuff.
Yes,
Acting.
she was. She was an actor.
That's another
Yeah,
act.
and
She's a
Daddy act
terrible
crazy,
one.
So that
That
might be the
daddy
perfect
act
thing for
crazy.
her.
So
Well, he is crazy. He's
I think he pick and chooses when he acts.
He got
Man, look,
medicine,
no.
He
I stick to this and I stand by this wholeheartedly. And I've been saying this forever. Ever since his mom passed,
Yeah,
he's not been the same.
Yeah,
I'll give him that.
That's my
He
story.
take meds. He take
I'll
meds.
give him that. But that was the best thing about the game, though.
Yeah.
That was the
that
best
was
thing
it.
about the
That was
game.
it, yeah.
I watched that game. It was trash.
Yeah, it was trash. It
I
was
looked
blown
over at it a
out.
little bit. It was on the big screen.
It
over
wasn't
there.
I love the performance.
It
though.
wasn't worth
Like I
it.
said, I was in Spotify looking up some of them songs like Jolene.
Honestly, whatchamacallit is better. Just
Yeah,
throwing
Dolly
that.
Parton?
Yeah, Dolly Parton is better. It's a good rendition.
I got
but
you.
Dolly's is still.
I mean, again, but we going back to can we identify with Dolly? No. We can identify with B.I.
I kind of can identify with Joel because I've heard that. Like, there's certain
Jolene
songs
is
that
just
are-
a song about a
country
woman
songs you
taking
can
another
identify with.
woman's bit.
Well,
I
I'm
got-
just
I
saying
got you.
it's
Like-
stapled in. Like, you've heard Jolene enough to know that this is.
But it's,
And
it's
even
like if
Dolly
you
ain't
really,
she ain't the original one that sing that.
No.
It's somebody before her. So
Well,
that
like I
song,
said,
that
country
song
is
been
an
that song
original-
Jolene has been sang by at least 3. Outside the original person that created and sang the song, I think it's been rendition at least 3 times.
Gotcha. Cool. Well, I wanted to get into sports because there's been a lot of bowl games going on.
Who cares?
Nah.
Who cares? Look, North Carolina State and ECU had a bowl game today.
Yes,
got into a fight at the end of the game. Referee get his eye busted.
They rival.
So they will probably be on bowl suspension for the next couple of years.
East Carolina
It'd
State
be
is
great
rivals.
if you were a senior going to the league.
Greenville and
You
252
talking about
and 919.
you talking about 919, 252 going there?
Well, they won't be going back for a couple of years. That's
I mean,
for sure.
they'll probably get suspended like a half a game, something like that.
Oh no, they're taking away bowl eligibility. I'm sure. Like
nah.
We'll
Because the Michigan and Ohio State game, they had pepper spray out that bitch.
It's Michigan, Ohio State,
right? So
this North Carolina State and ECU.
No. They are rivals though. They are in-state rivals. So
we're the only ones checking for that. The country's checking for Michigan, Ohio State. That's why I'm saying they're not going to do nothing about that.
You can't live up in the state talking shit, bro. You can't do
nobody
that,
checking
man.
for North Carolina State.
I get you. Everybody that's in the state of North and South Carolina.
And the referee didn't get hurt. That's the biggest part of it. A referee got hurt. That's probably going to get y'all suspended a couple of years.
They're rivals. So
I'm gonna tell you, South Carolina got their own Greenville. They ain't looking for ECU, my nigga.
Say what?
Yeah, we got our own Greenville.
Y'all just got on the map this year.
You know Clemson's in Greenville, right?
Clemson's in Greenville,
exactly.
Anderson, yeah.
Clemson been on the map a hot minute. I hate Clemson.
You know what? Hey, listen.
Clemson.
You know what? Y'all doing y'all thing. Y'all number 15 in the country. You feel what I'm saying? Because you were just talking shit about your own team earlier this year, talking about, we ain't used to South Carolina.
We talk shit about them every year.
Every year. But no, y'all not talking.
Winless seasons.
No, Dub, you could. They ain't talking right how they talking now. He was talking like, man, look,
because we're comfortable.
We lose games.
We got.
Well, I know we lose games.
And we got
I ain't even worried about it. We lose games. We know how to lose games.
We do.
So
we did.
We did.
And look, nigga, I'm a Giants fan. I'm used to this shit.
Of course, because my Cowboys used to whoop y'all ass.
Niggas, don't.
We gave that LSU and Alabama game away.
Sweep y'all again this year.
Since we're on sports, we do got to do two shout outs. We do got to do two important shout outs. Job hirings. They giving brothers jobs out here.
Who getting jobs?
Well,
who did what?
Mr. Vick got a job.
Yeah, Mike.
You talking about Vick?
Shout out Mike Vick,
Norfolk State, and your boy
Deshaun Jackson.
He going to
Delaware State.
Did Teddy get a job somewhere?
Who?
Teddy
Bridgewater.
Yeah. Didn't
he back with the Minnesota?
He playing quarterback.
It was a quarterback?
Yeah.
Was it quarterback?
He just got picked up again. I thought he was coaching somewhere.
Might be coaching.
It was coaching in Minnesota.
And this is one thing I want to say too.
He ain't back.
Like
playing.
Could people let this Mike Vick thing go with the dogs? Like,
I mean, you would think by now that this should be over with.
That's like 20 years old.
This is some of
any dog he was dealing with had lived his dog years out.
Look, these people still harp on. Well, you know what he did? Like,
no, I don't
know. We don't care no more. We don't care no more.
You know why? Because he's black.
Yeah, of course. But not
they
only
don't
that,
give a damn.
But
they don't care. That shit was 100 years old. You did it.
He did his time. He did prison time.
They don't care.
Over a dog.
They don't care.
Over a dog. They need to let.
Hey, don't say that out loud, man.
No, I'll say it.
Don't say it out loud.
I'll say it to the high heavens.
What's that?
Some of y'all treat animals better than y'all do humans. Do you care more about
look, I'm telling you,
animals than you do humans? And y'all are the problem. Y'all are the problem.
They not playing, bro. They not playing about them dogs.
Yeah,
they're not playing about them dogs, man. Them animals, man. There was the SPA.
Well, it's good to see that Mike Vick get a job.
So that leads to another question: What is Vick gonna do? Because I've never even thought about him as a coach.
He's head coach.
He's a head coach.
I know that. I'm saying, what is he gonna do?
Teach the quarterbacks. I guess the quarterback.
Quarterback coach.
Shit, he's gonna be just like Deion and draw. He's gonna draw.
Nick Sirianni does not. He's not an offensive coordinator. He's not a defense coordinator. He's just a head coach. He calls all the shots. You have people for these certain positions. You're just the face of the team
that can hold it together.
Mike Vick will probably, like you say, QB coach.
Yeah. Well, I can see him. I can also see him being the face of just organizing.
Yeah, he's the face, but he's going to have an OC and a DC, just like Deshaun Jackson's going to have an OC and a DC.
He did. Now he might have some tips when it comes to the wide receivers because he's a wide receiver. He was an all-pro wide receiver, so he might if somebody comes along or he got a nice group,
coach.
He the wide receiver. So
yeah, it's good to see. It's good to see that they got head coaching jobs.
Did Deshaun Jackson go to Delaware State? Or
no,
I don't think
so. He didn't go to Delaware.
Just like Michael Vick didn't go to Norfolk State.
They got to start from the bottom.
You got to start from the bottom because you had never had no coaching experience.
His ties are he's from Norfolk.
That's what I'm saying.
That's enough.
That's what I was saying. Does Deshaun
Where's the HBCU? Here you go.
Is he
And
from
right,
Delaware?
he from Tidewater. He from that Tidewater area.
Deshaun's not from Delaware, but Philly is right next to Delaware.
Yeah,
So
right
I'm
there.
sure
Is
he was
from
in and
Philly?
out.
I know he played for the Eagles, but is he from
No,
Philly?
he's
He
not.
was in and out of Philly into Delaware enough that he probably set up when he was with the Eagles.
His name ring enough to where he can draw recruits.
And for HBCUs, that's kind of what you got to do now.
You gotta
to
get a name, get recruits. You gotta have a name.
You got to put a name out.
Have
there.
a plug. Have a plug that have inside game to the NFL.
You got to have. You got to have a black. You got to have a black athlete, football player that played football now as an HBCU coach. I mean, you probably still might be able to get the job, but most now are looking for coaches that have played ball.
The name. All you need is one. For HBCU school, all you need is 1 to 2 to make it to the pros.
Because you can't keep up with NILs now. You see what I'm saying? So now you have to figure out ways to stay kind of relevant in this day and age of college sports.
Yeah. So I'm going to be interested in seeing what Vick does. But, what bowl games did y'all follow? Because y'all don't seem too happy about it.
You know, so it was a trend going around that top end players, especially top 10 draft picks,
They ain't
play in
playing.
bowl games.
They ain't playing.
They opt out.
Rocket ain't playing.
So in this case, we had 3 top 5 players opt in. They played. We had my boy Cam Ward out of University of the U. He played the first half. You know what I'm saying? Do his thing.
And then quit.
I don't think he had. I think he had to. I think he had to play.
I got the record.
No, he had to play.
I think that he had to show a little bit more face, especially with Shador doing what he's doing. But Cam going to be hot.
He's locked. He didn't really have none of them. Cam, Shador, or Travis had to play. They locked in primarily where they at. Based off of team needs.
Yeah, in Colorado.
Check that score.
They got blasted. It was 30.
They only put up
14. It was like 30 or 14.
Yeah, they were getting beat down when I last saw.
Miami lost by 1.
Did Shador play?
Yeah, he was getting. I was saying, I was saying, take his ass out. Even though y'all got insurance on him, take his ass out. He would get sacked.
That offensive line be questionable
I was like,
sometimes.
They would look terrible.
That O-line look questionable.
Before I got here in the first half, he had 4 sacks. I was like, he better not play in the second half at all.
Jesus, I got to give shout outs. Shout out the Commanders. I wasn't going to say nothing. I know he was sitting on it. I'm going to shout the Commanders out. They got the dub last week. Now, it'll always be fuck the Commanders because they put Jalen out. That's always
Don't worry about it. And we're going to soften their ass up. Look.
Y'all better worry about tomorrow.
That's right. We're going to soften their ass up a little more. You know what I'm saying? Because that's going to leave the doors open for y'all.
Who Dallas going to throw the ball to?
What? It don't matter.
You didn't say no name.
We got Tolbert. We got Cook.
You laugh.
Tolbert, he been catching touchdowns.
The only person I'm worried about is Turpin.
Well, that's one Turpin.
That's the only one.
Turpin. Well, you need to. We're going with that.
CD got his $100 million. Was like, you know what?
It's 2 games. No, they told him.
The
team told him to sit down. Ain't no need because we out of the playoff hunt. Ain't no need to keep.
Y'all just gonna be out there running cardio tomorrow.
Right, just sit down. We got other people that need to fill in. So y'all not getting the top seed. You know that, right?
We good.
Okay,
we good.
Y'all know, and also
we'll get the 2 seed.
Did I not say
we won't sweep the Eagles?
Y'all not sweeping.
It's cool, but we gonna sweep y'all.
Y'all not sweeping us.
We gonna sweep y'all.
Y'all not sweeping us.
Just in case y'all think that the Eagles might not win because we had 2 games left, Buddha, close your ears. Our last game is against the Giants, so we only got to win 1 more game.
That's fine,
really.
But you gonna lose tomorrow, though.
It's cool.
That's cool. All right.
Last game against the Giants.
Okay,
we'll pick that dub up at the end. We'll pick that dub up at the end of the year.
We are gonna play high.
And they know the Giants are going to lose.
Hey, look,
what's their position right now?
I think so. Who going? Shador don't want to go there. They don't want.
Cam will be there then.
Deion saying hell no.
Cam going to be there then.
Yeah, Cam.
But if it's Vegas and the Giants, right? The Giants got number 2. They ain't trying to win no more games. So we just going to slide on them.
We not winning no more games.
We going to slide in there. I hope they sit neighbors.
But look though, this is scenario. But for real though, this is scenario that you need to worry about though. So let's just say Detroit win, they lock it in. They lock the number 1 seed in. If they win tomorrow, they lock the number 1 seed. So if they do that, right, y'all win the division. That's all you gotta do is you gotta win You got to win more games than.
I just saw Detroit get dog walked at home by Buffalo.
Yeah, that's Buffalo. They play in San Francisco.
We bring in the same quarterback they have.
They play in San Francisco.
They dog walked them.
They play in San Francisco. They're gonna beat them.
And I hope the Lions.
Y'all not gonna play y'all. Y'all not gonna. This is what's gonna happen.
What's that?
If Detroit wins tomorrow, right?
They got to.
They win tomorrow. They lock the number 1 seed. There's no need to keep y'all starters out there. Y'all gonna pull your starters. So that's the reason why I say we're gonna win. But then y'all don't have nothing to really play for next week. You're not gonna put Jalen out there. So you're practically going 2 weeks in a row doing the same thing.
Does Detroit lock it up this week? Because
they lock it. They win tomorrow.
Call it next week.
If they
and
win,
the Vikings are winning just as many games as they are.
I think that's gonna be game of the week tomorrow. Actually, it's gonna be Green Bay at Minnesota.
Yeah.
And,
they played. So if Green Bay,
425.
so if Green Bay beats Minnesota,
Then Detroit definitely
and
gets
Detroit wins tomorrow, right? Because they played early. Detroit played first, I believe.
Detroit plays Monday.
Okay, so if all right, so now if Green Bay beats Minnesota, the last game between
Then everything's locked in.
is locked in. So that means y'all not gonna play y'all starters the last 2 games.
I wonder
So
how
y'all better hope for a Green Bay win tomorrow.
I wonder how Detroit feels because you are 13-2.
Yeah.
And you still got to play hard because Minnesota's
13-2.
You would think at 13-2 we'd have
And
everything
they
sold
really
up.
got to play because if Green Bay win the last 2 games, they got a chance to leapfrog you and be number 1.
Your last game's against
the Vikings.
So it's either going to come down to Minnesota being number 1 or Detroit. Green Bay out of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Green Bay done.
Right.
But
So
they
Green Bay is 11-4.
that's why I'm saying they beat Minnesota, and either one of I think if they had a tiebreak over Minnesota. So if Minnesota goes in and beat Detroit, by default of division, I believe it goes to Green Bay. It might.
The one thing I really want to say is football season went by so damn quick.
It did.
Football season flew by.
17 games.
Look, we at week 16.
Yeah.
I remember we're just shit talking in preseason. Season
Every
over.
season.
So
Football, baseball, swimming, all that.
Where's Travis Hunter going to end up? Because they said he's not going any lower than 3rd overall.
Who had a number 1 pick?
Vegas. It's Vegas, the Giants, and
so Vegas going for a quarterback.
Is it the Jets?
I want to
Were
say
the Jets that they were that bad, but they won a couple. They won a couple of. No. Is it the Bears? Because the Bears have been bad, but the Bears ain't getting no quarterbacks.
Bears.
The Bears are going to run.
So it'll be Travis Hunter if the Bears is in the top 3.
Can you, really at the Commanders for the Bears fans because the Bears have not won a game
since that
Hail Mary.
Yeah, they
lost 9 games in a row since that Hail Mary.
And they deserved every L.
Took the whole
life out.
Sucked the life out of them. Snatched it. Like, come here.
Yeah. Well, that's all the topics I got because that's all sports. If there's anything else I can say.
Well, it could have talked about.
I got a question.
What?
I don't know if she wants to share or not because she didn't come last week. Yeah, I didn't know if she wanted to share.
Yeah,
I did my story last week.
We still waiting about
anybody who's still on watching the show. I did go out and buy an umbrella.
Yeah, that part.
You want to tell it,
Now
or
that
you wait till next
is
week?
fucking comedy.
Yeah, I like to hear that.
That is fucking comedy.
Let's talk about it.
Did you get an oversized? Hold on, Kels. Did you get an oversized umbrella? Or you got one of these cheap ass regular umbrellas?
One of them cheap ass regular umbrellas just to run out there and say I got one. Bitch, I got an umbrella out there.
So only one of y'all gonna get wet,
and it's not going to be me. I brought the umbrella outside. That's the most important part.
All right,
diabolical.
Wait. What did you want to say?
Good.
Did you want to ask me something, or did you want to?
How was your night the other night?
You're talking about my $50
Yeah. Oh
situation?
yeah. Let's do it.
Okay, let me
baby.
go ahead and break this down.
Let's
y'all.
do it, baby.
$50.
I'm not even the type of person that really like. We can go anywhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And with that situation, I'd already planned on paying for my own food.
Oh, so you were going to eat regardless.
I was going to pay for my own
Okay,
shit.
you were
What's
going to
that
eat
term
regardless.
they call when they use that? What's that? What they call that term?
Yeah.
When you pay for
Buy
your
one,
shit.
get one?
No.
Going
Dutch.
Dutch.
Oh,
Yeah,
Dutch.
there you go.
And it really wasn't even that situation because the person I was with don't really eat out.
Gotcha.
So they didn't order anything.
Right.
So me, I'm like, you ain't gotta pay for I can pay for my own food.
Right.
I ain't eating nothing. Okay, that's fine. I can pay for my own.
Gotcha.
So I order what I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't thinking about your pockets.
Right.
I ordered what I wanted.
Right.
So when the check came and I'm ready to pay for my check, you throw your phone over there to pay for it. And then complain because it was $50 and you gave this person a $10 tip.
So
I didn't ask you to do that. That's something you did on your own. You see what I'm saying?
So he felt like you forced him to do it.
I ain't forced nobody to do it. I made it clear.
I know.
I can pay for my own shit.
I know that.
Yeah,
but
let me run something down.
You pulled his card by doing that.
Like,
see, $50 ain't no money.
I know. You gotta tell me.
And you talking to a stingy nigga right here. Yeah. I'm stingy. You know, but $50 ain't no money, especially. And where'd y'all go?
We went to Bar Louie.
Where?
Bar Louie.
Oh,
Bar Louie. Look at that smile.
Wow.
Look
So
at
you know, I ordered
That's so fucking corny ass.
Look, they
Wow.
She was going to drink. She was going to drink.
Wow.
That's what you go to Bar Louie to drink.
And really,
Exactly.
my son had a situation in the same area, so you gonna take me there for take my son? You know, my got car. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we can find us something to do while they're doing whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was right there. So let's go there. You know, it's just wasting time type situation.
So you ordered some food for yourself. It came out to $50, and he just went ahead.
$52.74 to be exact.
And he went out of his way and paid for it because he felt like that you pulled his card by doing
And
that.
then complained about paying for it. Told me I was expensive.
Wow.
Anytime that I want to
$52.
anytime that whenever I know this person. You know what I'm saying? This person's been around. So if I want to go get something to eat and they decide they want to pay for it, I never asked you to pay for my shit because I pay for my own.
You know
I'm very well taken care of.
But this is a date though, right?
Kelly, did
And
you
it won't
offer to pay the tip?
I didn't even offer him to pay shit because
I know. Oh, did you give her?
No, he did all that on his own.
But you did tell him that you was paying for your own.
I can pay for my own food. I don't need to pay for my food.
Time out.
That's what I said.
Time out.
This after he done paid.
Who asked who on the date?
He asked me.
Okay, boom. So let me run something down for y'all. We're going to do proper etiquette.
And
Doug probably don't understand.
But $50 though?
Right.
Because
proper.
me wasn't even a date because after you had made a little comment and I said I could pay for my own shit.
That was over with.
You know what I'm saying? It was over from there.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, this is somebody I've been knowing for a while. You know what I'm saying? We've been cool.
$50 though?
$50.
Proper date etiquette is if you ask somebody out.
Hold on.
I'm sorry, brother. I'm gonna get on that. I'm gonna get to that though.
He said that was. Haven't we been to the club?
Haven't
we been to the club and I've given you just for pure shits and giggles
$50 just to throw around.
I know. More than
Just
that.
to throw around.
Take this.
Yeah, Buddha does that.
I'm spoiled.
$50?
We paid more than that to get in clubs.
Exactly.
That's why I'm giving. They're like, here. Oh, we in the what? Oh, yeah. You got to at least.
Well, guess what? He's one of them type of cats that if he spent anything north of $50, he's expected to get.
You ain't got no business going out.
He's
You ain't got no
expected to get
business
some.
going out. And I'm a cheap.
Is that what it's
I got
He
you.
couldn't have.
I feel you.
You see what I'm
I
saying?
got you.
Like, who said it hadn't
I
happened
got
before?
you. I
Could have
got you.
paid for her meal and
Like-
gave him some. He could have
Right.
won.
And who wants to say that has not happened
Exactly.
before?
You're right.
But
And
if you trying to
What
push
happened
something
was-
Right.
That's what he should have.
Right, but he was under the impression that
That
he
male
most
ego.
likely wasn't gonna get nothing.
No, he wasn't.
That male ego kicked in.
No, he wasn't.
See?
That was not the impression.
She
No,
like,
it wasn't.
Like you said, she called him. You $50?
Okay,
Nigga,
so
$50
he
is no
so
money.
he didn't even get the impression that he wasn't even gonna
No,
possibly get.
no.
Oh well, then okay, well then, hey, but look though, but guess what?
Where I'm at now,
Look,
at this point in
and now I
my
see
life,
why she.
I'm great.
And now I see why she be fucking with the
I need
chicks,
nothing.
because chicks, chicks. Now I see why she fuck with the chicks. Like, I see, because niggas be out here. Niggas
if
is
that's what
weird.
these niggas out here is
Niggas
doing, that's
weird.
pathetic.
Hold on, niggas make it easier for guys like me.
Okay, let me tell you. All right,
Like,
I get
call
you,
it what
but
it is. They make it, especially when I got a little money in my pocket. And I'm feeling a little.
Hold on. I think where we get lost in the sauce. No offense, I get lost in the sauce. Even if you go with the chick, right? and let's say the chick is a
she ain't gonna complain about $50. I guarantee you she ain't gonna complain. I don't care what chick you with.
Look, one thing
complain about $50.
I've seen some broke ass.
One thing I know about studs. No. I deal with a couple of them. I work with a couple of them, and the one thing I know about studs is they pay like they weigh.
Yo,
a stud will trick quicker than a nigga will. Don't get it twisted.
You're right, because that's your main that's your main interest in getting in, because you ain't got the joint.
But guys set a bad standard.
Wait a minute, hold on. First of all, you said we're going off with you. What we're talking about right now, we're not talking about as compounding. What we're talking about right now is he came off cheap, right? He came off cheap. You follow up by saying, based off your not saying it verbatim, based off experience, this is the reason why chicks lean over to women. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm saying is, I've seen broke ass studs, and like I said, outside the ones that does pay their way, that's their main. That's your damn main way to get in, is to pay your way. Because if you take that away, right, you better have a good ass talk game. You know what I'm saying?
But you're not about to do that. No, you're not about to do that, because that's not always the case when it comes to females and females.
I didn't see. Again, I didn't say it was always. I didn't say it was always the case. I didn't say that. If I'd have said that, if I said that was the it and only it, fine, you can nail me to the cross. I said it's one of the main ways of getting in, and that's facts.
No, it's not.
It is.
Are you a woman? Are you a stud?
Hold on. If you sit here, if you sit here saying, hold on, time out. If you were co-signing what he just said when he's saying that's the reason why a lot of women go to other women, because some men come off acting broke and shit like that. Yeah, you co-signing what he's saying.
That's
you co-sign what he just said.
That's not what I said.
No, I don't have to be a woman. I'm a man. And because a woman is imitating a man, I can speak on that.
But no, it's not even about that. It's not.
I don't have to have a coochie. You're missing the point. You're missing the point. What I'm trying. You're missing the point. What I'm trying to convey. I can speak on a man's intention. I can speak on a man, how a man moves. I can speak on that.
You can't speak on.
I don't have to have no pussy to speak on how a woman try to portray as a man. I don't have to.
You know what?
See, are you a man?
I don't.
Can you think like a man?
Because
I do.
I give them the benefit, because everybody is an individual thinker. Everybody don't think the same. I just know I have friends that are studs, and they are willing to pay. You know, they make it known, and they take care of their girls. They do.
Exactly.
They do. I wholeheartedly, and a lot of these guys out here, what I'm saying is a lot of these guys are falling short. You know, they're not.
They make it easy for niggas like Branson.
They make it. You know, they put themselves and give guys a bad look, especially the ones out here who are actually trying to do something. Like, okay, Dub, last date you went out, how much you kicked out? See, Dub's one of the guys. Dub gonna go.
Don't go. I mean, I paid $60.
But what I'm saying is, Dub is not a cheap guy.
Is that a lot of money, Dub?
No.
Dub is not a cheap guy. You know what I'm saying? Dub is going.
I took her to bubble tea and the bakery. You know, one of them Japanese spots.
Never complained.
No, she better not.
No, I'm talking about you. No, because I know when I ask to take somebody out on a date, I ask you to go keep your money in your pocket because this is mine.
Yeah,
I chose this. So for her, you know, I understand why she upset, especially $50.
Yeah, that I can't. My brain is still laughing on it. I've been quiet over here, but my brain is still chuckling. Like it is
52, 74 to be.
Nigga, I'll give my wife more, but it's like here, baby, here. Let's do something with that. Nigga, bro, we've been all the way in Jamaica.
$60. We're tripping over $60. You tip
I got 3 kids. I got a 5 household. $50. You know how happy I am.
You can't get none for $10 a piece nowadays. Like everything going to be over $50.
It don't matter where you go.
Anytime you try to go get something to eat, it's always $25, $30. That's what the fuck. If you taking me, you don't never like to go to McDonald's or Burger King.
What
I don't
the
have
fuck?
a problem.
That's
I
just
will
as
buy me
expensive
McDonald's
now.
and Burger King, but you're not gonna buy me
Diabetes?
McDonald's and Burger King if you think you about to come over here and
that's
sit and chill
another
and
thing.
with me.
That's
You're
another
not about
thing.
to do that.
These dudes be doing the
Like,
cheap
no,
route. Like, you know what I'm
got
saying?
me
Like,
fucked up.
at least take her to Chili's. Chili's is decent.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Chili's,
saying?
Outback,
Chili's,
get you a
Outback.
two
You know,
for
there are
20.
nice restaurants you can
My
sit
God,
down
bless
at.
America.
I like butter bread. You know what I'm saying?
Olive Garden,
chips
like
and
it's
salsa.
little spots you could go to.
And
where
Red
you
Lobster
go-
still open. You better go get you some cheddar, baby.
You know what
Cheddar
I'm talking
biscuit.
about?
And it's going to be cheap because they're trying to get rid
They
of all
trying
that
to get rid of all
food.
of them.
Don't drop the prices.
Yeah,
They
and
don't
the
drop
price
the
is going to be
prices.
cheap,
Yeah.
so you need to go get it now. But I'm just saying, as men, you know, because I hear this a lot about guys, and I hate to think it's that bad, but you got to step your game up, gentlemen. You got to step your game up. For the ones who's lacking, go a little bit harder. Because one thing any woman wants is security. And if you don't have anything to show her that you have security,
They got
it's
security
crazy
in
coming
clubs,
from me.
nigga. What you talking about?
Wait, let me tell y'all this part.
I knew it was something else, yo. You can see it on her face, nigga. You can see it all on
You
her
know,
face.
I went into Bath and Body Works.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Oh, you with him?
I went into Bath and Body Works after I got my cash out.
You went in there with him?
He came in there with me. So I go into
That's
Bath and Body Works,
that's
and
a
they
waste
got
of
the sale
time.
going on. Y'all know I love me some Bath and Body Works. That's my shit. You know what I'm
A
saying?
nigga love a woman that smell good.
So, you know, they had the
Especially
little
some
set
fruits,
everything
some
special,
berries,
I
and
got the
flowers
app and
and
everything.
shit.
So I'm on my app looking like what kind of deals I got. I can, you know what I'm saying? This nigga gonna say to me, $20.
$20 what? Off?
I said
$20 off?
I said
$20 is
What
her
about
limit.
$20?
That's her limit. $20.
Someone said, only spend $20. I said, are you paying for this?
Nigga,
He said,
they're
no.
undergarments.
I said, oh, so you can't tell me how the fuck to spend my money.
you
and
can't-
people looking at me like, no,
You can't leave out with
That's what
candles.
triggered- That's before
You
I
can't leave out with
That's
so many
before I
candles.
went to get the food.
See, you supposed to tell
So
her-
this
see,
happened
she-
before I went to
she-
get the food.
see, she's
So
left-
when
you
that
supposed to
happened,
tell that first.
huh?
You supposed to tell that first, then tell the bar.
Well, see, y'all, we were talking about $50, so that's why I was getting there.
50,
So he up to 80.
20. No, that's
No,
70.
it's actually before the 50.
That's 70.
He
That's only
set it
70.
up.
No, because we hit the $10 tip.
He didn't, but he
No,
didn't pay for my
but-
stuff.
but-
I
he
paid
didn't
for
pay,
my
she
own
paid.
food.
Oh, so he's still at 60.
So-
He trying to tell me what the fuck, how the fuck
No,
to spend my
back
money in Bath
up,
and Body
back
Works.
up. No, back up. It's before they get the bar Louis. This is what
See,
set
this
it
is
off.
before we got
This
to the-
this
yeah.
is what set it off. He tells her $20
That's
limit.
when he fucked up. That's
Yeah,
when
he
fucked up
said
the whole-
$20
I'm
limit.
like, oh no, this nigga ain't
fucked
got
up.
to
So
rub
when he
his
said
his
it 20
money,
when he said
'cause
it
I can buy my own shit. Like I don't need you
You're
to
right.
pay for shit that's
That's
mine.
where, that's where the night
Yeah, that's
was.
where it fucked up. He
We
said
were-
you
I
got a
was
20
mad,
in.
but we got to Bar Louis.
He was already
I was
done.
pissed
she
at
was
you.
pissed.
No,
I'm
it was
all
already
pissed too.
done.
Nigga
It
said
was done.
$50.
It was done in Bath and Body Works. It wasn't even 50, nigga. It was 20.
Look,
It
me
was
and-
20.
Spend 20. It was
Nigga,
my
me and
20.
wifey go out. It ain't
But
never
he-
less than a
But the
buck.
point is, he said it. He
Buck
gave
20.
her a limit, saying you only can spend 20.
Gave you the black card, like, only put 20.
Only put 20 there.
Only put 20.
Don't go over there.
The
Though.
way I looked at him, it was people in there too, y'all, and y'all know I don't really look.
Well, she
And
black
I'm gonna
daughter
say
that.
what I need to say.
So that's the reason.
So he was like $20.
She
I was
done
like, oh, you
blasted
buying this
that.
for me? He was like, no. I looked at him. I said, well, don't tell me how the fuck to spend my money then.
Gentlemen.
You're not paying for it.
Now,
Don't tell me how
now,
much I'm going to
now
spend.
everybody in a bad mood now. So
we gotta
so
do
now
better,
once
gentlemen.
we get the Bar Louis and shit, he in his feelings and she's not in her feelings.
I
but
don't give
she-
a fuck at this point.
Right, but but you hot though.
Because see, this
You
is
felt
the question.
something.
$20 cap on somewhere that had
Bath
a
and
minimum
Body
shit
Works,
of
see,
$30
if
or
it's me in the
$40.
situation. Now I'm trying to end this because if I've been mad at Bath and Body Works, this time we got to go ahead.
The whole mood was
Not even
down.
that. You would
The whole-
expect for the mood to get back right.
It
at
did,
dinner, though.
because
no,
once
but
you-
you would expect. That's
you're
what I'm
right.
saying though. Like, all right, he pulled this corny ass move. All right, he must be
You
about to
gonna
make
go
up for it.
cornier. You
But
gonna
no,
go cornier than
but,
the corny.
He
but
went
as a
worse.
nigga, you know, in my mind, I'm like, okay, he must be about to ball out or dinner. So he's like, yo, don't make me spend all my money here or whatever. 'Cause I ain't got it like that. But we go to dinner. I got you. But then it's like,
Yeah, you're still corny.
50.
You're still scam.
Like,
So total
scabbing.
so
You're
the
still
sca-
scabbing.
Ooh, that's
You're
that
still
Metro shit.
scabbing.
So
You're
they
still
scabbed out of
scabbing.
control.
So
Out
the
of
so the
control.
total that he was only trying to spend on a date was like about $30 $30 to $40.
I don't know what his total was.
No,
I didn't give a fuck
I'm
about
gonna tell you because you said it.
'Cause
You
I
said
had my own total
right.
in
I
my
got
head
you.
on what
I
I
got
wanted to
you.
do.
I'm going by what you said. You said you ain't go to McDonald's, so you know
I see that.
McDonald's. That's an average meal is $10. Right. So then the next thing is Yeah, it is $10.
$10.
And actually, it's more than that.
Yes.
Actually, it's more than that. About 12.
You won't
Right,
get
exactly.
nothing out of McDonald's for less than $10 if it's a meal.
Exactly.
Nope.
So here we go.
Unless
McDonald's.
you got the app.
So McDonald's was $12, right? Then he said $20 at back. That's $32 right there. That's all he was willing to spend on a date.
How many times y'all been
But
out?
then he's talking about let's go to the L house after we left Bar Louie.
How many
'cause he
times
wanna
y'all
go
been
play
out?
pool.
Because see, it's different when you go
No.
out with a chick, and we've been out a couple of times.
Is this your first time going out with
We've been out about 5.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's the first time.
Oh,
If
okay.
we've
But
been
see,
out,
like I said, my son had an event and I needed it,
right.
so I had to call some,
if
so.
we've been out about 5 or 6 times, then I could see you being like, "Damn, we go get a Whopper or something." You know what I'm saying? But the first
gauge, you got
like once you've been out several times, then we can.
We don't really, we
But
never really went nowhere.
See, then you ain't earned that McDonald's date or the Burger King date or the Jimmy John's date. You haven't earned that yet. This is what you want to go. You want to do Bar Louie. This is the date we're going. Now we're working towards maybe a little cheaper in the future, but
So you said start off a little okay and then come back.
like that's how it goes.
I don't know. I just be consistent.
That's
if I
how
start
it
off that
goes.
way, I'm still staying. I'm maintaining.
Am I wrong?
Bro, you better be able to be able
Every
to
now-
fluctuate. That's how I see it.
I don't know, I mean,
motherfuckers
'cause
see
Every night
expendable.
is not going to be Cheesecake
You're right.
Factory.
You get it. I understand.
Look,
I get
I
you.
want to take you to Bronx
I
one
got
weekend.
you. That was my
The
first
next
time
week I
ever
might
going
take you
to
to
Bar
Chick Fil
Louie, so I
A.
didn't
Like the
know,
fuck you going? You know what I mean? Like, hey, let's
Listen.
balance.
I
Let me
just
see
knew
how
I
you
could
act.
take care of my food if I needed
Got
to.
you.
Because
But the move was already done.
Yeah,
The damage was done with the body bath.
And like Buddha said, instead of getting back right, trying to fix it. Okay,
he made it worse by saying
you done just kicked the whole thing over, nigga. You might as well have came. You
like,
might,
God
I'm
damn,
getting
you
ready to
spending
go
this?
home.
Yeah,
I'm
that-
just going home.
Buy you some lube
'Cause I
from
know
Bed
what I'm
Bath
looking for
or
at the end
from
of the night,
Victoria's
I'm not
Secret,
getting.
Bed Bath and Body.
Look, I ain't even
mind
getting a
you,
hug at the end of the night
mind you, she said at the beginning she didn't give off the aura as if you can't get none. You know what I'm saying? So that was on the table. He fucked it up.
He fucked it up.
The whole way up.
And then, look,
He fucked it up.
Let's be
like I said, it's not like we have not been there before.
And
look,
Right.
They're on a
Just
date
y'all
in
went- y'all
general.
went
So
on
it's like,
a
all
date
right,
date.
you already agreed to a
Just
date.
y'all went
That
on a
means
date.
it's a possibility. The door's open already. The door's already open. Let me not fuck up and close this door.
And every chick ain't the same. You can't treat every chick the same way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's where a lot of these dudes get the game
And
fucked
that's
up
why,
at.
that's like, what
You
kind of
think you
people do you
cheat-
fuck? What kind of females have you been around?
Yeah.
Like what?
The ones that go for McDonald's.
The ones that been around Kang.
I'm regular. I'll be regular, but I don't go outside. Certain kind of way. I'm or whatever. Just come outside with your bonnet on. I don't do that. I'm not a bonnet kind of girl. I ain't got nothing wrong with it. But I just like to look a certain way.
He knew y'all were going to
So he
the
said,
No, he didn't know where we were going.
But
Because,
he knew you were going out.
Yeah.
Nah,
because
you ain't
my-
wearing no
like I said,
bonnet out. What you mean?
This is anywhere. We go to Walmart.
But
Just
what- but
keep your
what type-
pajamas on. I'm
but-
not that type of person. I don't do that.
But what type of man say it's all good to come out with your
Exactly.
bonnet on?
That would have stopped it right there.
That's a red flag already.
That's a red flag all day.
I put on regular
'Cause
clothes.
no man in their right mind would say,
Yeah, come on.
come on with
let's
your
go.
bonnet. Let's go.
I don't really care.
What the
Like,
hell?
I care.
What we
I
doing?
care about
Like, what we doing?
this. You know what I'm saying?
If
Like,
we're going out on a date and possibly
no,
somebody
he didn't
might.
tell me to wear my bonnet on a date, but it's.
But
It
nevertheless, if we're
just
going
random
out
places. He'll
and
just say,
somebody
come
I
on.
just don't.
happen to see me,
I just don't do that.
I
You
wanna
know,
show
you never know
off.
who
We
you might
representing
see.
each other.
I want to
We
show off
gotta
my
dress.
best.
We gotta dress appropriate.
I don't want you in the mall or wherever talk about. Branson girl got a bonnet on her head. Oh no,
Yeah.
we
Or
won't
she
play that game.
walking around with some damn pajamas on.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
no.
What grown-ass woman walking
during
around with some
Christmas,
pajamas on in
you
broad
can get away
daylight?
with Christmas pajamas during this time of the year, but anything
Right,
else,
but we talking about through the mall or
Yeah,
some
I'm
type
something
shit.
different.
You see niggas,
Guys do better.
with bedroom flip flops on and everything.
Okay.
guys do better. I got a story next week. I'll have a good story next week, and I'm gonna be here the whole time. Oh, shit. Yeah, I told them at my job, like, Saturdays is my nights from now on to come kick it with the pod and stuff like that.
I'll believe it when I see it.
I got a
Did
question
he say
for
that
everybody.
shit about
believe it when
2 months
I
ago?
believe it when
He
I
said
got a
I was gonna
question
be
for everybody,
here
'cause I
every
don't
show.
know.
Pull up the tape.
I don't know.
2 shows ago, he
I
said
don't know
that.
if y'all went through this. How was your Christmas?
Yeah,
we did that.
What are you doing for New Year's Eve?
I don't know.
Are you cooking? Are you doing the black eyed peas? And
Yes.
is that what you're doing?
I already got my black eyed peas. I gotta get my collard
Cornbread and
ribs.
I want to do
black
my
eyed
gumbo.
peas, cornbread and
Ribs.
Ribs.
Ribs?
It's ribs,
collard greens,
mac and cheese,
black eyed peas. Yeah, rib. They said some kind of.
It's just a spread. It's just a spread.
Or smoked meat in damn black eyed peas.
Yeah.
Or
like I said, the cornbread.
Yeah, I might not do the ribs.
What else? It's something else.
Was it chicken?
Y'all want to do? Y'all want to do a New Year's Eve show?
We can.
Is it possible? Are y'all free to do it?
What day is New Year's Eve?
Tuesday, I believe.
Tuesday.
Wednesday is New Year's, I believe.
Oh yeah. So
Tuesday would be Tuesday night.
I don't know.
You know, normally I'd be at I'm at the Hilton.
We'll see. Okay, I did want to hit one more topic before we slide. I'm sorry, but you were the one who brought it up to me.
No.
What did you think about Skill's wrap up?
I didn't listen to it.
I didn't hear it.
It was his.
Nobody heard it, but
I heard it. I heard it. It was his normal shit. What do y'all?
It wasn't as good.
No, it wasn't. It was just
there
like
was so
I
much
just
shit that went on this year, and he didn't cover it.
What killed it for me is the beat was trash.
Right, he just
like
I'm about to say, was the production bad? Because normally y'all be like,
the beat. You know, if the beat trash, then you might as well stop.
Yeah, he just sounded like he just put something.
It's something
together.
it's something like he did in the house real quick and put it out.
He probably did, so he get all the residuals.
So now we gotta wait. Is Uncle Murder dropping one?
I guess.
East New York.
All right.
All
right. That was the only thing I had to ask was what you thought about it, because I listened to it. I was like,
I was disappointed.
I was disappointed too.
Very much so. Cool.
I was disappointed.
Well, it was a nice show. 2 hours, 45 minutes we got in.
Yeah.
Yeah.